Brr. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, sup? Welcome. Um, yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wait, you guys can't hear it. Wait, I just noticed that. Uh, yeah, you should be able to hear it now. What's up, guys? What's up? Oh, I barely made it on time. Barely made it on time. I was at the optician and it ended up taking an hour instead of half an hour. So I was almost late, but we made it. We made it. Okay, the chat is working as well. You guys are going off on the hand jokes. I respect it. Well, it's special arts. I'm trying to guess it off the top of my head. Muse Limited. Ooh. Is it a 3-star or is it an alter ego? I think it's a 3-star. Three stars are tough. I don't know what the 3-stars do. That's the problem, you know. I'm also not sure which ones are actually 3-star. Jinko. Jinko is a 3-star, but... Oh god. I have no idea what Jinko does, but I'm gonna guess that she's not this. Because, why not? She could be. I'm just gonna click it. Assassin check. Okay. Not an assassin. I don't think it's an archer. I didn't see any archers here that would click. No. Buster. Is Salome a 2-star or a 3-star? Let me try a Berserker check. She is a 2-star. Also friend point, I see. It's not a Berserker. Did we try caster yet? We haven't. Female. There's so many 3-star male casters. So many, wow. But what about female though? Media. Media does damage with her MP though. And this is a 4-star one. Mew is a 4-star. That was the first one that I thought of, but she's a 4-star and also limited. At least I believe she's limited. No. don't think so. I don't think any of them fit the criteria there. God, 3 stars are rough. Gareth? I'm pretty sure Gareth is not a special arts. She would be a lot of the other ones though. It could be. I'm gonna try. I might as well try Gareth just to see. Class check, you know. Do a class check here. Let me try Gareth. I'm pretty sure it's not Gareth. I think she has a damaging MP. Oh, she's a 2-star. Wow. You know what? I thought that... oh, she's Earth. Oh. I thought that Gareth was 3-star. My bad. My bad. Moon Cancer? No. Pretender? No. Rider. It could be a Rider. Male. Got it. Okay, welcome. Are you still going on with the entire Kend situation? Nice. Ah, look at this. Welcome, 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 Edward. What's up, what's up? Okay. I saw that there's a Skatach banner going on. Ooh, some new craft essences. Okay. Okay, when this is gonna be MLB, it's not gonna be horrible. And yeah, this one's pretty horrible. Runestone. Wait, let me log this one. The sky banner was not on JP. I see. Interesting. So it's like a special one. Grail front pre-release. Sure. Yo, what's up, Neo? Yeah, let's just go right into this. Landing point. We still haven't really started much of the story. Wait, let me check. Let me open up my boss list. Act 6 is the next boss. Okay, so we have ways to go. First Grelfont was Catfest. Nice. Why'd you make me say that? Okay, I see. Lord of Creation, beginning. This quest has no battles. Start quest. What's up, Rio? Emmanuel's not here, so no counter. I wrote present and accounted for. Then let's get this briefing underway. Technical advisor.
You got it. Okay, let's start with a review of our current situation. First of all, it's been about 20 hours since yesterday's attack. Thanks to all your valiant efforts, we're able to avoid the worst case scenario. But I'm afraid we're still not doing well, all told. When Sigurd, whom we believe to be a lost belt servant, broke into the Shadow Border's cockpit yesterday, he made off with a void reality observation device, the Paper Moon.
Yup. Yeah, it is a chunky act. That's right. Of all the things for him to take. I feel like this is gonna be front-loaded as well.
Hey, he didn't exactly steal it from us, did he? You gift-wrapped the damn thing for him. Why the hell would you do something like that? Even Sigurd found it weird.
You think I was giving him a present, you fool? How have you know that that was me planning ahead? Didn't look at all like this gentle sword, so I wrapped the paper moon carefully to ensure that he wouldn't break or damage it.
Wait, you did? Really? Alright. You can argue all you want later.
We reach Act 4 in 30 hours. The line count seems to be about the same, and the character count seems to be about the same as Lost Belt 1. So, and that we did in 6 streams, I think. So,
Between the emergency accent, attempted emergency dive, and Shigar's attack, the damage to the shadow boulder is extensive. Frankly, it's a miracle that none of us died. Although,
yeah, how's Holmes doing? That's my main question. He had like a death rune on him, inscribed on him, and also like, you know, missing an arm.
I'm worried too. I haven't spoken to him since that battle. Is he... It's not good. If he pushes himself even a little, he'll die. He has to stay completely still while he recuperates. He didn't just lose an arm, you know. He also got inscribed with the primordial rune of death.
That's the main one.
A primordial rune. The Lost Norse runes are one of the foundations of magecraft. Mages have partially reproduced them, but they pale in comparison to the original ones from the Age of Gods. Still, it doesn't mean they're not handy. They can be chanted very quickly, which makes them very useful in a lot of situations. For example, use a whole bunch of them for the Livermet's mystic codes, like Gander. At any rate, the primordial runes are powerful stuff. According to Norse myth, Odin made most of the world out of Ymir, with the exception of the runes.
I see. So, okay, the world is made out of Ymir, with the exception of the runes.
No, the runes were a different matter. Odin discovered them after offering up his own life. Their shapes contain the depths of the world itself.
Wait, Odin discovered them after offering up his own life. Okay.
I guess you could call them the pathways to truth that Odin discovered. If you inscribe the rune of death, then there's no escaping it no matter what. If you're flesh and blood, that is. Flesh and blood? Then, since Holmes is a heroic spirit, does that mean he can be cured?
We at LB2? Yeah, boy, we are at LB2. Making good progress.
You got it. A gold star for you, Mesh. I have no idea what you're saying for.
It's canon that many swings of spirit origin suggest Kata using primordial runes to change their spirit origin, which is also why their clash can be anything, even those they don't qualify for. Interesting. How's Kata doing that? Why her? Is she just like the rule inscriber of Chaldea? Everyone just goes up to her and is like, yo, help me out here.
If you want to lavish me with praise for my genius in putting together a recovery pod for other bodies on such a short notice, you just go right ahead.
Okay, because of runes. Nice.
He deserves some thanks too, Delivermat. I'm sorry you had to try heal him with your mystic code so many times.
Isn't it also Ku who can use like primordial runes and stuff? Especially Caster Ku?
But it was thanks to you that Holmes didn't disappear before I could finish the recovery pod.
That's what they're here for.
Well, thanks again. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too once he's back on his feet.
Not as skilled, I see.
That said, for the time being, Holmes will essentially be comatose. I know you're anxious, Gordy, but...
That's Mr. Gordolf to you, technical advisor. Need I remind you that we're still in a briefing. On that note, let's get down to brass tacks. Mash Kyrielite, deliver Matt. I've decided on a new mission for you. I trust you already know what it is, but I'll explain anyway. We've lost both the Paper Moon and one of our heroic spirits. Well, temporarily in the latter case, at least. The situation may be dire, but it's not going to improve by us sitting around twiddling our thumbs, which means
The goal of this mission is to turn things around and keep moving forward. Oh, sorry, I stole your thunder, didn't I? What? I can giggle if I want. Alright, moving on. This mission has 3 main objectives: recovering the Paper Moon, cutting down the Tree of Emptiness, and finding a path to the North Sea. I understand why we need to get the Paper Moon back, since we can't continue our journey without it. But why is cutting down the Tree of Emptiness part of the mission too? An excellent question. As you'll recall, Sigurd didn't come here to kill us, he came to steal the Paper Moon. How would he do that if he belonged to this lost belt? Simply put, he wouldn't. Never in a million years.
Yeah.
The only ones who would consider the Paper Moon a threat are the Crypters, especially now that they've lost Russia. In which case, it makes sense to assume that he is one of the Crypter servants.
True.
Oh, so this last belt's Crypter already knows we're here, which means...
What's up, Joao?
Right, there's no avoiding a fight. And if we're going to have to do that, we might as well take down the Tree of Emptiness while we're at it, yeah?
Correct. Once the Cryptors realize the Tree of Emptiness is in danger, we can be certain they'll have some sort of response. And when they do, there'll be a perfect chance for us to take the Paper Moon back. Maybe I'm being a little overly optimistic here, but I'd say this plan is absolutely foolproof.
Anyway, there's a ton of work to do before we get to that. First order of business, we need to conduct a thorough investigation of this lost belt. And since we have to stay here and repair the border, I'm afraid I'll fall to the two of you again. You okay with that?
Leave it to us.
Still, I'm a little worried about leaving the border with homes in such critical condition.
What about the Giants?
Not to worry, I already got just a thing in mind for handling them.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you're as skilled as you're cute.
Flatterer, don't stop now. It's about time somebody recognized just how useful I am.
To be fair, Da Vinci would appreciate that because she also created her body out of her perfect image of a woman. What's up, Luna?
Anyway, let's start by going over a few things. We need to make sure we're all on the same page for this last belt after all. First things first, the Norse mythology we know from proper human history. Scandinavia used to be home to all sorts of gods, giants, and other mystics, just like the Age of Gods in other areas. But then in 1000 BC, about 3000 years ago, Mount Katla erupted and Ragnarok began. It brought an end to the entire reality, essentially Scandinavia's own Age of Gods. The gods, the giants, even the phantasmals in the region, along with all their myths and legends, were completely wiped out. At least that's the conventional wisdom in the mage community. Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. There was the conflict that brought an end to the gods in Norse mythology, right?
So that was 3,000 years ago. Yeah. Well, it began 3,000 years ago, but then I don't know how long Ragnarok lasted.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that was also Gordolf. My bad. That's right. Loki's mischief eventually began begat all sorts of disasters, culminating with Muspelfire giants invading from Muspelheim, the land of fire. In fact, what most people believe to have been an enormous eruption from Mount Katla was actually the fire giants' invasion. It's said that during Ragnarok, Odin was eaten by Fenrir, the great wolf of ruin, and that many gods died in a fearsome clash with the giants. Before Surtur, the fiery king of giants and ruler of Muspelheim, laid waste to all the land and with his flaming sword.
Yep. And once the gods and giants had vanished from Scandinavia, that was when the age of humanity began. That was when most of the mystics were lost and civilization rapidly advanced.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, yep. The idea that the reality texture covering the world disappeared with Scandinavia's Age of Gods was more of a presumption, courtesy of mages from proper human history.
Okay.
It does differ a bit from regular historical records though. The oldest known record we have of Mount Katla erupting goes back to AD 930.
Okay.
There just aren't any records of what happened all the way back in 1000 BC.
That's facts, if the entire texture was wiped out. Again, conventional wisdom says that we only have bits and pieces left over now because of this entire texture disappearing.
You really do love your conventional wisdom, don't you, Director?
What's wrong with that? Many notable authorities support that theory, and told it's all but common knowledge in the Clock Tower's archaeology department. In the Meluastea faction, to be precise.
When you get right down to it, there's still a lot we don't know. In proper human history, we never did get the full picture of the Scandinavian Age of Gods, so all we have are a lot of vague guesses patched together from whatever small remnants we could find. But hey, that's pretty much the case everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Oreo. Interesting how this Age of Gods had a completely kind of different history to the entire other Age of Gods. Or at least the one that we heard of in Babylonia. However, that's obviously not the case for this version of Scandinavia, not by a damn sight. I'm guessing that here in this Scandinavian Lost Belt, the Age of Gods never ended. Does that mean there are gods here? Probably.
That would seem to follow. Maybe, maybe not. If we're still in the Age of Gods here, then there may well be gods kicking around too. But at this point, we really can't say for sure. One of the big questions we need to answer is, when did this Lost Belt diverge from proper human history? The other is, given the giants we've run into, we can be certain that that is still before the AD era, and that the Age of Gods level mystics still exist. But we don't yet know why that is. So those are the two big questions, when and why. We should feel a lot better once we have the answers. So we want to know the time period this Lost Belt diverged from proper human history, and why it happened in the first place. Right you are, Nash. At this point, I think it could have diverged around 3,000 years ago, around the time Ragnarok in proper human history Scandinavian Age of Gods.
Oh, yep.
But as to why that happened, your guess is as good as mine.
I see.
Why does this Lost Belt look like this? What are those flames you saw in the northern mountains? And based on what we've been able to observe from the border, why does it look like there aren't any towns or cities like there were in proper human history?
Why done it?
Are there any other humans here? If so, did they change into something else like the Yaga? We really have a lot of unanswered questions.
That's right. We still know practically nothing. The best we have right now is our estimation that the Age of Gods never ended here. If only a divine being would have the courtesy to show up and tell us what's going on. Stupid Lost Belt. So maybe the Ragnarok never happened here?
I don't know. I can't think of many gods that go in the whole exposition thing.
Hey, at least you've got the adorable and knowledgeable Da Vinci on your side. Let's see, speaking of the situation here. Right. I still got to tell you about the Scandinavian Tree of Emptiness. But we weren't able to see it. I imagine not, particularly since the border couldn't see it with its sensors either. So we should assume that this last belt's tree of emptiness is being concealed somehow.
Which is why your mission's objectives include finding it. Good luck, we're counting on you. Yep, Sherlock knows it, right? Sherlock had a hypothesis and they shut him up. Roger, let's go. Good, that's what I like to hear. It really raises my hopes for your performance. Just put me out there, Chief. Send me out.
Let's see. Oh, right. And one more thing. I really hate to say this, but it's not possible to summon servants outside of battle here.
Okay. I only need them in battle, don't worry. Because there aren't any ley lines nearby or something?
The border is running way low on power thanks to all the damage, but the biggest issue is the fact that we couldn't detect any ley lines. Perhaps because of all the magical energy intertwined with the ice and snow at molecular level, I'm afraid it's also going to interfere with our long-range comms. Alternatively, the ice and snow's magical energy could be completely controlling both this Last Belt's mana and history. So that would mean if someone are manipulating the ice and snow via magecraft, then it means they're incredibly powerful. If you want to keep hypothesizing, I'd guess that if someone like that exists, they're also this Lost Belt's king. Of course, it's possible that this is just what this Lost Belt is like, but let's at least keep that possibility in mind.
If I may. In short, our situation is highly precarious. We have no choice but to send a mere 2-person team to explore further, despite the fact that we currently have no means of defending ourselves. I hope you can appreciate how difficult of a decision this was to reach. Pretty sure he said as much earlier. Good. Very well done. As the expedition team, you'll leave first thing tomorrow morning. It's 0900. Bet.
While we're on the subject, let's talk about your current destination too. Though we don't know where Sigurd went after stealing the Paper Moon, we did detect a group of life forms approximately 150 kilometers northwest from the border's current location. I'm hoping it's a village, even though there wasn't one there in the 2019 map.
Yeah, it's a 9-to-5 job. Exactly.
Anyway, I think that'd be a good place to start asking around. I'll make sure to prepare some translation talismans before you leave, of course. I wish I could do more to help you too. Under normal circumstances, I'd be right there with you on the border. But this is the best we can do right now. I'm sorry. The shadow border still needs a lot of repair work to get it mobile again, and of course, zero selling is currently out of the question. Still, at least you don't have to worry about the Ortonax. I spent the last 20 hours going over the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. You shouldn't have to worry about it acting up after getting hit with a demonic sword anymore.
Nice.
Thank you, Da Vinci. Next time I see him. Yep, you give him the what for. What? You give him the what for. Don't hold back on Siegfried's account. Yes, you're right. Though I don't think we need to bring Siegfried into this.
It sucks that we can't count on our comms. I wish we at least had one more fighter we could send with you.
Yeah, having another heroic spirit around right now would be a real welcome, especially one who could watch out over the border for me.
Oh no you don't. Don't you even think about wasting our last bit of power on a summoning test. If you've got the time to whine about things we haven't got, then get out there and fight them. That's a smart way to go about this.
Yeah, you got a point. Alright, Mesh, deliver mat. We're going to have to count on the two of you to find some help, and maybe even bolster our fighting forces into the bargain. Maybe there are other heroic spirits from proper human history here, like there were in Russia.
Yeah.
Exactly. With any luck, there'll be heroic spirits the land summoned and saw wait. There'll be heroic spirits the land itself summoned here, like Beowulf and Billy.
Yep, also Atalante. Maybe also Musashi's gonna wander in here. Avikabrand was the only one that we summoned, right? So...
Alright, let's get over everything. Let's go over everything one last time. For this mission, you have 3 primary objectives. First, take back the Paper Moon. Second, cut down the Tree of Emptiness. And third, find the path to the North Sea. Of course, those last 2 are more for extra credit, but the first one is absolutely crucial. So let's get started with that information gathering and hopefully recruiting some fighters.
Got it, let's go.
Right, senpai.
Very well then. We begin tomorrow morning at 0900. Now, if there are no further questions, this briefing is concluded. Pum pum. Okay. Okay. We're still not out yet. Oh, we are out.
It doesn't look like there'll be any blizzard. Looks like today's forecast for the southern Sweden region of this last belt is clear skies. How was that, senpai?
I just hope we don't run into any storms. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm glad it's still sunny outside. Ooh.
Me too. I think this is a good sign. Maybe I shouldn't say that given the situation. But I still want to stay positive. True, getting depressed isn't gonna do anything to help us out of this. You got the right idea, Mesh. Here, have the Vinci head pad on the house. There you go. Thank you, Vinci.
Technical advisor, how long are you planning to spend saying your goodbyes? Get back in here already. Need I remind you, you're the only operational heroic spirit we've got right now, and every second you spend away is another second the rest of us are defenseless.
Oh, what's the matter, Director? Is them already? Something you want to say to them before they go?
No, I mean yes. With the Paper Moon stolen, our position is extremely precarious. Add to the fact that we have no mobility on land. And we're as good as that if an enemy happens to find us. Therefore, it is imperative you to complete your mission and return as quickly as possible. Whatever you do, make sure you don't just rush in and get yourself hurt, or worse. We absolutely cannot afford to lose any more of our human or servant resources. Really, we can't afford to lose everything else, given the state of things. Anyway, your first order of business is getting the Paper Moon back. The second is returning here safely. Now, get on with it.
For all his bluster, our new director really does wear his heart on the sleeve. I'm pretty sure that was his way of showing he's worried about you too. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point, right? Yes, it is.
Sure.
Oh, you should have heard them. Have the damaged servant's girl's injuries healed yet? Will those two be okay if they run into the demonic beast sword ruler again? Not that he's gonna lift a finger himself, given how he's been even more timid than usual ever since Holmes got taken out. I must admit, I'm a little worried about the border, with you being the only one who can defend it now. Hey, I know I'm not much of a fighter, but don't you worry. I'm pretty sure Sigurd isn't going to bother the border anymore. Plus, I've already gone and put up an extra sturdy bounded field around it anyway. And it's not just sturdy, I made sure none of the indigenous life would even be able to tell it's there, especially the giants.
The sun is big, yes. The sun is very big.
I don't think I've worked this hard on a bounded field since I was putting the finishing touches on the Mona Lisa. I had no idea Da Vinci used to put up bounded fields around her paintings back when she was alive. Alright then. We'll be here waiting for you to come back with the good news. Need to be extra careful out there. We still don't know much about this place after all. Not to mention that, well, the fact that we won't be able to communicate is going to be a serious issue. I wish I could have done something about that, but we're past that now. The ice and snow here are infused with magical energy, which will get in the way no matter what, so we won't be able to talk to each other once you're more than a few kilometers out.
Nice.
But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. I've still got a few ideas I'll try when I get a chance.
Make sure you don't push yourself too hard.
With the border mobilized, we effectively won't be able to share what we each learn until you make it back to this
Norrköping
area. This will be the first time you two are entirely on your own. Make sure you're especially careful. Don't go out of your way to save any cute girls asking for help unless they're at least as cute as me, okay? You won't. And please take care of yourself too, Da Vinci. Ah, you guys are too damn nice for being so young. Then again, I guess I am younger than you now, aren't I? Okay, I'll be careful too. Oh, and one more.
Oh!
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay. I got scared there for a second.
when did you sneak out here?
What's up, Kyle?
You were hiding out my shield again, weren't you?
Okay.
Okay, it looks like Fo's coming along with us too.
I mean, Fo seems to be very aggravated ever since we came here, so... The more the merrier.
Yes, going from 2 to 3 means 50% more resources. Thanks for coming along, Fo. So even Fo's trying to help out. Trying to help make up for our lack of personnel now. Well, he has great instincts at least. Isn't that right, you little furball, you? Yeah, Fo is more than capable in his own right. Having him along will be a big help. I think we'll be able to effectively fight as a group of 3 now.
Okay.
Yes, I mean that.
Okay.
You want to sit on my shoulder, not Senpai's. Looks like he really likes you, Mesh. Okay, this 2-person team is now officially a 3-person team. And on that note, it's finally time to show my latest invention.
Let us go!
This little bitty is something I came up with while I was trying to figure out a way to stay in touch. Sadly, they don't help us communicate, but they will still help you get around this last belt a lot easier. I give you.
Of course.
The Ortenex Olaris board attachments.
It's skis. It's just skis.
What the? Are these some kind of additional equipment for my exoskeleton? When did you even have time to make these?
They're skis!
Never underestimate a genius. That's right. These are basically super awesome skis. Thanks to their magical energy thrusters, you'll be zipping around like nobody's business. Not even Ulrus, the guardian patron saint of skiers, has got anything on these babies. Don't worry, they come with wards and gyro sensors designed to help you keep your balance.
Nice.
I got a set for you too, Delivery Mat. With these, you three should be able to make your way around Scandinavian snow plains in the blink of an eye.
Cool. Now let's go. Enough talking. Let's go. Let us go into the wild.
That's right. You should damn well be impressed. Oh, be aware that if you want to go really fast, you should fold yours up and just hang on tight to mesh. Thank you, Da Vinci. I appreciate this a lot, but this isn't taking care of yourself. Hey, if you got to stay up all night working, best to do it when you're young. Besides, I ate too much of you the day before yesterday. It's the least I can do to make up for that. I'm sure Holmes would say the same. But then again, given what our current or what a great detective is like. Maybe not. I know it's my fault to keep having to shoulder so much responsibility. So the risk of sounding like a broken record, be careful out there. I filled the storage space in Mash's shield with camping gear, water, and a few days worth of food, so make sure you rest up when you need to. Remember, it's going to be just the two of you and 4, so you need to be extra careful. Right.
Okay, cool. See ya. Peace.
Bye. Have a good trip.
Okay, let's go. Let's actually explore the area. It's time. Assassin? Oh, you know what that means. Yeah, that sounds about right. OMG, a fight.
Snow, ice, and fire. So this is the Scandinavian lost belt. Looking at it again, it's all very...
Beautiful, sure. It looks cool.
Yes, that's true. It's definitely a beautiful landscape. Ice and snow need extreme cold, but fire is one of the hottest things in the world. Yet somehow, here they are, coexisting. Never seen anything like it before. But at the same time, it's kind of bizarre. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can burn. But there's the fire floating above the mountains. This scenery may be beautiful, but it's also incomprehensibly mystic.
Oh! I hate when that happens. Sometimes it just glitches out. The emulator.
The Polaris boards are great at getting us around since they can even go up inclines, but when you move at high speeds, you really won't be able to take stock of your surroundings much. Now taking a break to look around, there are several things I've noticed. For example, the amount of fallen snow. I read that Scandinavia actually isn't all that snowy, except for Norway. But here in this lost belt, the mountains are frozen over, even the trees are. No, wait, not trees, just eye-shaped like conifers?
Conifers? I don't know. It does look like there's only fire, ice, and snow here.
It certainly seems that way, at least at this point. Maybe this means there's a different force at work here, something very different from what caused Russia's Ice Age. I remember hearing these lost belts are alternate, hypothetical versions of history. What must this world's history have been like for it to have this sort of scenery?
I guess we'll see.
Look, senpai. Birds.
Sick.
That means this lost belt has other normal animals and not just giants and demonic beasts.
Looks that way.
Oh, is there something about those birds that bothers you?
Oh, they're government agents. Familiars.
Anyway, we should get back to our journey, Fo. Fo, you stay inside my shield while we use the Polaris boards, okay? We don't want the wind blowing you away while we're on the move after all. But first...
Birds aren't real. It's Darius's familiars, I swear.
Here's a map of where we would be in proper human history. There's definitely some margin of error, since there aren't any GPS satellites to sync up with, but it should still help. There we go. We're currently on the Scandinavian peninsula, right on the top of what used to be Lake Vättern in southern Sweden.
We're on a lake.
Yes, that's right. At least we would be in proper human history. Lake Vättern is an enormous lake believed to have taken shape after Earth's most recent ice age. It's said to be almost 2,000 square kilometers.
Score.
But in this last belt, we were obviously standing on a mountain range covered in snow. It's not just the ice, snow and fire. This lost belt differs from proper human history in a lot of significant ways. I thought I learned that in Russia. But after seeing all this, I feel like I'm learning it all over again.
Bro. Bro, you are very talkative today, Fo.
Huh, for? What is it for? Did I do something to... Ah! I'm sorry, I should have noticed sooner. There are large magical energy signals nearby. They look to be giants.
Let's go. Bring them my way. I'll deal with them.
But why now? We didn't run into a single one on the way here. Maybe they only approach you if you stay in one place for a long time? No, never mind. I'll worry about that later. Right now, we need to take care of the immediate threat.
Surely it's not because the ravens or the birds noticed us. Make sure let's go head them off. Sure.
Understood. Ready to begin battle once the giants are in range.
Okay. Oh, you're about to get... Okay.
旧姓の妖精である以上、すべての巨食を払いましょう。はやたどり着けぬ理想、目に映るもの、すべてを灰に。
Oh, but some significance in Norse myth is spies. I know nothing about that.
もうこれが
I don't know much about Norse mythology in general. Oh, what's up, Emmanuel?
好き放題扱ってあげましょう。私一人になっても休憩ご注文受けたまわりました。楽しい時間はここまでだ。アクアの城が語りしは叶うことなき夢の名残、燃え上がる結末を鳥は忘れず、メモリー・オブ・ロンディニング。現実にその光はないとしても諦めず投げ出さず強がって歩き出す、この希望を知っているから。ホープ・イル・キャメロット。生きている者がいれば私の社に愛玩の檻にてたっぷり分からせますの。
Oh, that's cool, gents. That's cool. Oh. Let me not. Just spam the same team comp. There's nothing else that I can do. Sure. Gilgamesh, you come in.
The battle is over. There are no other magical energy signals within 30 meters of our position. I have to apologize again, Senpai. Even after all of Da Vinci's reminders to be careful, I still let my guard down.
Just stay out of sight of birds. We know. We know now.
I know I need to be extra vigilant in watching for magical energy signals and servants, especially since we can't contact the border. And yet, I can really fail at that task.
Let's take this as the reminder why we need to be more careful.
Right, I promise I won't make the same mistake again. Thank you, Fo. That's not your fault. You have nothing to apologize for. If anything, I should be thanking you for alerting us to the danger. So, thank you. Given that we're unable to contact the Shadow Border, we're effectively cut off from Chaldea itself. Need to keep that in mind. In accordance with the Chaldea Personnel Code, Article 23, Paragraph 2, it's imperative that I remain calm and proceed with caution. In other words, I'm free to make decisions, act independently, and return to base at my own discretion. And then make an official report, of course.
It seems kind of sparse on the details.
Yes, it is. Dr. Roman added paragraph 2 when no one was looking.
Ah, explains it.
Yes. Alright, let's resume our expedition, Senpai.
Let's go.
I've confirmed that the Urnex Solaris board attachments have been safely shut down and stowed. Initiating standard Urnex movement mode. Since there are a lot of cheese in this area, I think it would be better to put the older boards away and move around on foot for a while.
Yep, sure.
Okay, Senpai. Cheese actually made out of ice. I can't tell if they're carved from ice, or if all these tree-like formations were stuck in the ground. Either way, I can't imagine there would be much wildfire in a place like this. That said, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but...
Okay.
based on the magical energy signals I'm sensing, it looks like there are more giants in past the ice trees.
Okay.
There are more than gathered together there than everywhere else we've seen so far. Maybe the path we took to avoid the fiery mountains ended up bringing us to their territory.
Sure, we don't want to fight them if we can help it.
Good point. I'll keep that in mind, Master. Yes, Fo. That means we're walking from here on. Can't believe he's already gone that far ahead. Please don't run off too far on your own, Fo. We don't want the giant spotting you. Oh, but then again, maybe it would be okay. You're so cute that even a giant might want to keep you as a pet instead of eating you. Senpai, can I talk to you about something?
Sigurd?
Yes, it is. Something has been bothering me about him.
Is it the eyes?
Sigurd is one of the greatest heroes in all of Scandinavia. He reforged King Sigmund, his father's demonic sword Gram, after the divine spear Gungnir shattered it.
Gungnir is Odin's spear, right?
He went on to defeat the dragon Fafnir and gain its wisdom. And that all fits with what Holmes told us. Later, he and Brynhild the Valkyrie fell in love. But their relationship was poisoned by hate and ended with death.
He and Brynhild the Valkyrie fell in love. Okay, I did not know that. Yeah, it is. Nice.
He has many of the same roots as Siegfried, so much so that some believe that they were actually the same hero. And yet, I don't know why, but I didn't get that sense at all from that masked heroic spirit.
Yeah, he and Sigurd couldn't be more different.
Thank you, Senpai. Senpai, I think I hear some...
Let's go.
Yeah.
Mesh.
Right. It came from the north-northwest. Let's go.
Is it actually a child? Okay. Interesting. That is a very elaborate design for an NPC.
Oh no. They saw me. Now what do I do? It was all going so well too. I don't understand. Why do things never turn out well for me? I'm such an idiot. No, please no. We made it, Master. Please focus on keeping her safe. As on me. I'll handle these giants. You get back too, please. Oh. What the? Who are you two? No. You can't. Any child the Bergers are find is doomed. So you have to run away if you see a child being attacked by one of them. I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Go on, get out of here.
That is not an option.
Huh? Yeah, you idiot. Now they're gonna squish all of us. No, they won't. Won't let them. Ultimax is holding steady at maximum output. I can do this, Master.
Let's say this gun mesh.
Right.
Three? Oh my god. Ah. Yeah. Just do this.
ボトルでも入れておくか。
物語を語りましょう。
Rush created the last boss punishment.
グズの童話。幾度羽は汚れても冬の鳥は雨を越えてその希望は消えはしない。ホープウィル・キャメロット。
Wow. This is not even gonna kill. Holy beefy boy.
Kyuji, ボトルでも入れておくか。手本を見せてやろう。祭りだ。派手に行くぞ。
Okay, nice. This one's getting easier.
一人になっても
This is all, right? Yeah. 3 times, okay. Is this arts
というや
all?
つよ。
Okay.
円を描く。終わったらみんなでね。トネリコの名に行く。は、うん、分かってる。白亜の城が語りしは叶うことなき夢の名残。
Oh.
燃え上がる結末を鳥は忘れず。メモリー・オブ・ロンリニウム。
It didn't crit, it was 70%, bro. Oh, thank you, Ash. Bergrisi.
調子に乗るのもそこまでだ。
オフだというの
20?
にできる男の余裕
Bro.
というやつよ。
Sure, maybe he solos it.
王のボトルで9時シャンパンタワーの用意だ。
Nah.
矢を構えよ。俺が許す。思考の
This
太陽
AoE
手袋の
MP is
守り
gonna
を
do
見せ
so
るが
much
いい。
damage. Oh, it's actually good damage. More than what my Bacastoria did. That's for sure. Didn't crit. That's fine. 40%. Can you attack my Bacastoria? They're really ganging up on you, huh, Gilgamesh?
よくよ
ボトルでも入れておくか。
間違わずワンダースラッシ
Nice. AoE
ュ戦
moment.
闘終了。次は普段の私でお願いします。
Hey, we're doing the weeklies though. We're doing the weeklies.
The battle is over. I don't detect any other magical energy signals from within 30 meters. We defeated the giants and ice creatures, but that was the first time we've come across a mountain giant. A Bergisi. In Norse mythology, the Bergrisar were a race of mountain giants that were on friendly terms with the Jotun, the frost giants.
Okay.
But I don't remember reading anything about them banding together and attacking humans like that.
How's Orkneys doing?
Yes, everything's fine, not to worry. I managed to fend off the attackers without sustaining any injuries. All thanks to your support, Senpai. I load on the Orthonax is well within its tolerance. Da Vinci did an amazing job tuning it up. Oh, that's right. Senpai, is that girl? Bergrisar. Oh, heavenly mother, oh merciful goddess, please, I beg of you. Even if the giants do smoosh me flat, please, let me stay with everyone else after I die.
Yo, what's up, Kev?
Excuse me. Is she speaking Swedish? The talisman doesn't have any problem translating conversations, but it's still a little hard to make out what she's saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, she has a translator app built in.
It might just be me, but it kinda sounds like she has a strong accent too.
It's okay, you can open your eyes. All the giants are gone now.
That's right, we're not going to hurt you. I promise you're safe for the moment. I'm alive? There's no more Bergisar around? That's right, you have nothing to worry about. There are no more giants around here. That's amazing! I can't believe it. The goddess must have sent you. Thank you. You just saved my life. That's so amazing. How did you do it? Usually, anyone the giants see ends up getting pancaked. But none of us are even a little bit squished. Oh, I'm sorry. You're supposed to introduce yourself when you first meet someone, aren't you? I remember learning that. My name is Gerda.
Okay.
Hello, Gerda. That's a lovely name you have. It has a wonderful Nordic ring to it. Thanks. I like the way it sounds too. It's very nice to meet you both, Miss Black Armor, Mr. Blackhair. What are your names?
I'm Delivery Man.
And I'm Mash Kirielite. Delivery Man and Mash Kirielite, huh? Got it. You two are incredible. I can't believe you really saved me. What village are you from? You don't seem like you're shivering. How can you not be cold with so few layers?
It's video game magic.
I'm nice and warm. I'm nice and warm, thanks to my fur coat. I know I'd have to be ready for anything once I decided to go out on my own. The grown-ups won't help because they're busy getting everything ready for tomorrow, so I have to do it all myself. That includes the cooking and tending to the children who have come down with terrible fevers. Oh, right, a reward. When someone does something nice to you, you have to repay them. Oh, I don't have anything on me right now. I have to go back to the village. But I also have to find the medicinal herbs before I go back. What should I do? Senpai, this is the first Scandinavian we've met. This must mean there are human villages here.
Look, this smile is so... Like, all of the other expressions are fine, but this smile is so uncanny. It's so out of place.
They don't seem to have mutated to adapt to this environment like the Yaga had. Maybe that means their culture is closer to proper human history. Although, for some reason, her outfit doesn't seem like anything someone would wear in 2020.
And Hair Shadow makes it even worse.
Regardless, I think she'll be willing to take us to her village. Once we get there, we can ask around.
Right. Don't doom post. Delivery Matt.
Senpai.
Okay, no battles. I don't have to remind her constantly. Yeah, actually, we're gonna be killing her. And all of the other people here. Oh. Ugh.
Oh, you're adorable. Come here. It's okay. Oh, that looks like fun. Let me try. Hop. You're too pretty to be a mouse. Maybe you're a dog? Or a cat?
Yeah. That's a fucked up looking cat. Not killing her but ending her whole existence. Yeah. Yeah, details.
Oh, I know. You must be a horse.
Bro, you must be a...
Horse?
Wait, what did I read?
Never seen any animal besides sheep this close before. You're so beautiful.
What?
Oh, but I did see something else beautiful just a little while ago. Here's a rainbow. A huge sound-colored rainbow that stretched all the way past the mountains.
Ask her, I don't know.
Nobody else saw it, but I did. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I wish I could have seen it too.
Oh, all the phone noises are gonna be rough.
I wonder why Fo is in such a good mood. Could it be the weather? Maybe he likes it cold like this. There, look, Senpai. You only just met Gerda, and Fo has already taken to her. Oh wait, maybe it's the other way around, and Gerda's actually the one who's taken to him. Yes, she's very cheerful. And it sounds like she came all this way to find special medicine for a friend back in her village. She must be very responsible too. There's something I'm wondering about though.
Oh yeah, true.
She said she was looking for medicinal herbs, right? Does that mean plants can grow around here?
True.
Not to mention that if this is an emergency, why is she out here all by herself? I don't know about other regions in this Lost Belt, but it's no secret dangerous giants roam around here. And of course, there's no way an ordinary human could fight a giant alone. They'd be dead for sure. If someone needed to come out here, shouldn't it be an armed group of adults who know how to fight?
Suspicious. Suspicious. Yeah. There must be more that we don't know yet.
Are you guys talking about me?
Yes, you're sus. Green is sus.
That's right. I left my village to look for medicinal herbs. The grown-ups are too busy getting ready for tomorrow, so we kids have to take care of ourselves.
Tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
And since I'm the big sister, I have to do my best to pull my weight. That's pretty mature of me, right? Is that a compliment? Thank you, Fo. You're such a good boy.
She ain't an old man, don't worry. Yeah. Surely.
Your fur is so pretty too. It's so soft and smooth. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm afraid it's dangerous here. This area seems to be frequented by giants. Yeah, I guess you're right. We only see them occasionally near the village, but I know there are lots of giants around these mountains. Still, there's nothing else I can do. The only one who knows how to use the runes is the envoy, and she isn't coming until tomorrow.
Okay, so that's what's happening tomorrow.
Runes of healing can cure people who are sick in no time.
Okay. I see.
But Laura probably won't survive through the night without those herbs. Runes of healing? Envoy? That's why I came all this way. Someone told me that there were amazing healing herbs near here.
Who told you?
They said they can cure anything, and they're especially good for fevers.
That sounds like a scam.
So, well... I know it's reckless of me to be out here. We're not really ever supposed to leave the village. Really? Well, yes. Nobody's ever supposed to leave. Isn't it like that in your village too?
I mean, it makes sense, right? You wouldn't be allowed to leave because it's way too dangerous. You're insta-dead if anyone of the giants notices you. Or even if the birds notice you.
The only ones permitted to go outside the village are the envoys chosen to be the servants of the gods.
I see.
God. I'm sorry, but can you explain what you mean by the gods and envoys? Nice try, but you won't trick me that easily. Lady Mash, girl in black armor. People have always told me that only envoys of the goddess have swords or spears.
Okay.
But I didn't know you use shields too. That's amazing, Lady Mash. Wait, me? An envoy?
Wow. Wow, Fujimaru Ritsuka. I see. Fujimaru Ritsuka. Okay. Not sure about Envoy, but you're definitely an angel. Damn. Okay, okay, that was a good one. Oh my god.
Come on, master. This is no time to be joking around.
Maybe you can take us to your village once we found the herbs. The blush.
Yue, I was hoping you might offer to help me. Oh, does that mean you can read my mind?
Sure.
Even if you don't have any weapons of your own, Mr. Blackhair. You must be an envoy of the gods too.
If that's what you wanna think, sure. Exactly, Emmanuel. You have to build up the bond, so they're more likely to sacrifice themselves for you. Question mark? Oh. Wait, I wanted to check something out. Because I was thinking about this ever since she mentioned it. Let me see. Let me see something. Where... no... Come on, I just need to find one. Is she a berserker? She is, right? Brynhild. I wanna see something. Come on, there's no Bryns. I'm just trying. Come on, I just want to check something. Show up. Lancer and Berserker? Yeah. Maybe she's under a Lancer. But... is she that bad? I guess she's a 4-star, right? Summer is Zerker, I see. That's the wrong Bri. That's Bradamante. Close enough. I'm pretty sure no one uses her. Nobody uses her. No, I'm not gonna ask. Cause I just wanna see her silhouette. Cause I have no idea what she actually looks like fully. Cause they were mentioning her earlier. So that's why I'm not gonna ask anything. I just wanna see it for my own eyes. Come on, there must be one. There must be a Brynhild simp somewhere. Surely. Surely somebody likes her enough to put her on here. I got baited. Wanna pick on DC? Sure. If I find it in the time that it takes to send a pick, then I'm gonna see it here, but otherwise, sure. Give me one. I'm not gonna give up until I find it. Oh, found it. All good. We're chilling. I mean, she has a lance. Obviously, she is quite a lancer. She does. Okay, no, okay. This is not it. No, this is definitely not it. Unless it's like a completely different ascension, but this looks completely different. Okay. Lancer has a lance? Hey. In Fate, that's a valid question. or a valid observation. Okay, anyways, that was all I was gonna check out. Good. She does not look like, holy Robert, oh my god. I was thinking about, the Ice Queen. In the queen that, I don't know what she's called, but the one that Ophelia answers to. Because I still don't know who that is, you know?
Tree of Emptiness, the sun. That's right, the Tree of Emptiness is like a huge tree that stretches all the way up to the sky. Have you ever heard of something like that? As for the sun, we're hoping you might know something about why it's so big here.
Most Lancers use spears. Huh. Who would have known?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about either of those. I never heard any legends about a big tree like that, and the sun's always been that size. And just like mountains always being made of fire and ice, that's just how it's always been. Nobody asks why. I see. Ah. Oh no, did I say something to offend you, Lady Mesh? I'm so sorry if my answer didn't satisfy you.
Some foreigners are Japanese, just saying. Saber technically uses a jousting lance. Ah, yes. The, Fergus.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. You've nothing to apologize for. Right now, let's just focus on finding those herbs. Are you sure? Okay, thank you. It should be pretty close by.
That's just a weird shaped sword. Yeah.
Senpai,
Colored Volk.
in Norse mythology, the whole tree, Yggdrasil, played a very important role.
Hmm.
I know she's young, but it seems a little strange that Gerda wouldn't know anything about it.
Yggdrasil, yeah. Oh, Rongo Bongo. True. We don't have any legends about Yggdrasil here.
That seems unlikely. But I suppose we can't completely rule it out. Given that the Lost Belts, by definition, are alternate histories that differ from proper human history, worlds where the pruning theoretical phenomenon continues to take place to the present day, it's possible that the Norse mythology we know was altered somehow. Mountains of ice, mountains of fire, a strangely large sun, and giants. I wonder if all of these things that seem so strange to us might have something to do with some different version of Norse myth.
Interesting.
Assuming that the myth here was actually historical fact here.
That the myth here was actually historical fact. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, just as the kid. True.
Senpai, Gerda, I'm sorry, but please, stay still for a bit. Try not to make any sound.
Here we go.
Yeep, giant footsteps. Who was the first to notice again? He must have sensed the giant's presence before we did. I'm sorry, Gerda. This must be a lot for you to take in all at once. How can I put this? Basically, Fo's got very good instincts. Oh, I see. He looks very proud of that too.
Let's go. Okay. That's okay. More. Another one. Another round. Okay, nope.
Those footsteps aren't getting any quieter. It looks like the giant isn't about to leave. Well, of course not. We're almost there after all.
The medicinal herbs are.
This way. Follow me, but be very, very quiet. Activating Vortex's stealth mode. Its silencing talisman should muffle the engine exhaust noise. There, that should do it. Let's go, Master.
Yo, what? What? There's an oasis.
This is the place. There, look. See all the grass? And there's even flowers too. They said it long ago. There used to be places like that outside our village too. Places where...
Or, wait. Yeah.
Places where animals and flowers could grow and thrive. They say it happens way up high in places between fire and ice mountains all the time. So I thought about it and decided to climb the ice mountainside. Not that it was much of a choice since humans can't climb the fire mountains, right? We'd get burnt up. I see, that does make sense. Maybe it's because we're relatively high up near the fire that the ice and snow have melted here.
It didn't look like the snow was melting on the other fire tops that we were looking at earlier. All the fire spots that we were seeing earlier were all covered in ice or snow, so...
The air is nice and warm, and you can see land. See the land. That must be why plants and flowers can grow here. It's almost like a garden.
Notice the giants, yeah.
Yes, there are giants walking around here too. But that has helped us learn something, Senpai. It looks like North giants can live in all kinds of environments, not just the cold ones. In fact, judging from the way they've gathered here, they may even prefer warmer climates. I guess they don't like the cold either.
Could be ash? Yeah, surely. This is going to make things difficult.
That's true. I suggest we whittle the giant's number down a bit, collect the herbs we're after, then quickly activate the Polaris Sports thruster mode to make an emergency getaway. So far, our path has been through the eastern ice forest, but the west looks to be a steep snowy slope. So we can just get that slope and ski down the rest of the way.
Get to the slope.
Yes, if you're good skiers, that will work, I think.
Let's go.
But how can we? We don't have any skis.
Don't worry, we got that.
Huh? You brought skis with you? Where are they? Oops, I'm so sorry.
Oh, well.
It's okay, Gerda. We'll just start the operation sooner than we expected. Senpai, requesting orders and support.
Let's go. I have double Morgan with your name on it. Reduce the giants' numbers.
Understood, Master. Switching Vortex from stealth mode to combat mode. Going to intercept the enemy now.
Morgan Bacastoria. What HV? Is this all allies? But it's decreased defense. Let me do this. Let me also do this.
宝具お呼びで待ちわびていました。最果ての幼いあなたへ、あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の鼓動、ホープウィル・キャメロット。雨のように、戸塚の剣。
Welcome back, Emmanuel.
守護者たちよ。
Chat. Big boys. Wait, what? Oh, MP gauge for a single ally, MP gain for all allies. Wait.
あまり悩ませない。
Nice. Sure.
さて、どこかあまり悩ませない。
Good.
楽しい。政権ばかりではありません。手の
Have you seen the immortal team Morgan, Castoria, Merlin? I think you're literally made for it. I have not seen that, but that sounds insane. Morgan, Castoria, Merlin. That does sound kind of nasty though. Here we go.
ロードレスキャメロット。何を喜んでいるのです。私が出たのです。
What's up, Azok?
勝利は約束されていたはずです。
The first wave is down. Auto-tuning Vortex for consecutive battles. Releasing exhaust, now. Output values remain stable. I'm still good to go. Don't worry, fool. I'm conserving energy for our escape. Resuming battle, master.
What do you mean resuming battle? More? More. Morgan for overcharge. Castoria, if placed last, gets 4 stacks of special invul. And Merlin heals and refunds MP gauge. Well, I don't have any of those units, so... I do not have a single one of those units. You only need 2. How about 0? Wait, let me try out, do you think anyone has Sigurd? Probably not. I'm pretty sure he's like god-awful. Lakshmi Bai. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna have Sigurd. He's not mid, he's just bad. Nice. Oh, whoops, misclicked. Might as well take it. Misclicked, but might as well take it. Someone has him surely, yeah. Remaining 6. Sure. Oh wait, I don't have the C that gives me stars. No. Oh. Is this even enough damage though? This is. Surely.
楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の剣、あまたの希望は今一つに。
Okay, almost one-shot it.
そこですね。
What does Cuckoo do again? Earth? These guys look like they would be Earth.
樹海の息吹感じますか。
Sure hit. Sure hit evade doesn't do anything, but... MP strength? Oh, yeah. How much does this even do?
全生命愛を込めて
Okay, okay.
足りませんね今一度救済の技を
Read her
楽園
passives.
の
Oh,
妖
what?
精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう約束された勝利の
Oh, wait. I think this
剣
might
あまた
clear.
の希望は今一つに
Oh, one of them is alive. Get that ass, Cuckoo.
樹海よ羅針を照らせ同じ視点は得られずとも共に生きる同胞なれば我
Pop.
恐怖の死をも打ち倒さ
The Nasu Servant.
敵味方問わず傷の手当てを
Classic Nasu Servant.
違う運命も巡ってきます
Second wave defeated. The range really is amazing. I can keep going, no problem. Yes, pretty sure I'm not pushing it too far. The Ortnex's output is down by about 20%, but it should be fine for another battle at least. Don't worry about me, senpai. Just tell me what you need to do.
All this talk about the immortal team, but actually the most immortal team is just double Bob and Sith. Pretender. Just run that and you're immortal. You don't need those fancy 5 stars. I just as soon avoid the fight if you can.
Oh, stop Gerda. She's trying to run off on her own. I'll be right back. I can't just sit around and do nothing while you guys fight.
Oh. Immortal team is fucked if enemy has AoE attacks or remove boss even once. Yeah.
Gerda! You're not going anywhere. Expanding the Orton functionality, temporarily boosting output. Amalgam God!
Yo. Xeno Summer Bob is still like 111 though. Who, me? Mine is like 464. She's getting up there. Hang in there just a little longer, Mesh.
I will. Don't worry. I'm fine. I got the herbs.
Fake sin.
I did it. I really did it.
Mesh, let's go.
Understood.
Everything below 6 is basically 1. I have different priorities, okay? I can't slaughter into any of my teams. I did get my best up to 666 though. I think it was earlier today, or maybe it was yesterday after stream. So my best is 666 now, which is great.
Wow, you're amazing, Lady Mesh. Those giants are huge, but you fought them like they were nothing. I didn't think that was possible. I knew you envoys weren't scared of giants. I bet they could never catch and squish you like they do with all the grown-ups.
Friend in FGO. I'm not adding any people right now. I'm almost... My friend list is almost full, tour. But, yeah, I'm not adding anyone right now. I'm gonna wait a bit for a few more friend slots to open up, and then we're gonna discuss it more. What do you mean by... Skill issue even lower level are good enough for a double Bob comp? True.
Senpai, hang on tight to me. You too, Gerda and Fool. Okay, here goes.
Canter World. What level? More people? I'm gonna do it. I'm waiting for the Lotto event. so that I can level more people. I also don't really need more levels right now. I'm just doing it because it's fun, but I don't need more levels.
Eee. Equipping the Coordinate's Older Sport attachments now. Activating emergency booster. The wind pressure will be incredible, so make sure to keep your eyes closed. My visor will protect me. Switching over from stage 3 thruster to emergency booster. Older Sport standing by. 3, 2, 1.
What's your target for next pull? It's Ptolemy.
Ignition!
Ptolemy next week. Ooh. Here she is. Ah, yes.
Hello, Ophelia. It's you. Welcome to this wonderfully wintry snow and ice guest room fit for a princess. Oh, right. This isn't your first time here, is it? I hope you don't mind that I got started without you. I have to say, this vodka on Scandinavian rocks is better than expected. Oh my, I can see you don't approve of drinking on the job. Indeed, I couldn't agree more. But it's not my fault, it's this castle. Just when I thought I'd get a reprieve from Russia's cold too.
Yeah, she looks great. Queen of Drip.
I mean, a palace made entirely of solid ice? Talk about overwrought. They even say it's cold enough that I'd frost over without a mystic coat.
Hmm.
I do prefer the cold to heat, but this is overkill. Don't you agree, darling Ophelia? You are Scandinavian yourself, after all, aren't you? It doesn't bother me. I'm surprised you're still here, You're still here, Kronskaya. I had thought you'd be long gone to another Lost Belt by now.
Dude, I love Ophelia's design. I don't know why, but her design is sick.
Don't you have your own job to do? Just as Kashtaria gave me one. Oh, don't worry about that. My work here in Scandinavia is just about done. The Tree of Emptiness is coming along nicely, and this Lost Belt skink has been very cooperative.
She looks great, yeah. It's a pretty simple design, but I really like it.
Now that I've made some nice additions to my personal collection, I'll be moving on to the next Lost Belt soon.
She looks like a chuny. You might be onto something, yes. I do like chunies.
Honestly, this had me feeling like I should have spent more time in Russia helping Kadok a little more, seeing how smoothly things have gone here. Still, if I'm going to worry about anyone, it'd be you, since Kadok doesn't matter anymore, and you have a lot of work left unfinished.
Yo, what's up, Zeno? I'm here to ban someone. Run. People, run.
Besides, we girls have to look out for each other, don't we?
Scatter.
I don't recall asking for your help, Koenskaya. If you're saying that you're worried about me, then I'll put this simply. Don't be. Oh, really? Are you sure? Super sure? We all know you're an earnest and highly capable mage, but there's just something about you that makes you seem consumed by ennui. Like you're not quite in the moment, you know? It kicks my maternal instincts into overdrive.
Yeah?
Not that I really know anything about how a mother would feel. Can't you take a hint? My loyalty is with Lord Kishtaria Vodheim, and him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I'll never waver, nor will I fall for anyone's deception. My Mystico has a talisman designed explicitly to protect my mind.
Okay.
Oh, since you went to all that trouble of shoring up those defenses, does that suggest they see that as a weakness of yours? Oopsies. I guess it's just what it means, let the sleeping dogs lie. Or maybe silence is golden would be more apt. Alrighty, let's just pretend I didn't notice that and try this again. Come on, Ophelia, have a drink with me. We can hang out and live up till the sun comes up. Oh, why the sigh? Looks like I'll just have to spell it out. We don't need you here. Find another lost bell to visit if you're going to indulge your hobbies. No, I will. I'll be on my way just as soon as I get bored with my little Scandinavian vacation. So, let's get along until I do, hmm? After all, you and I are both human haters.
Human haters.
It's okay, Ophelia Famers alone. Poor little rich girl. Nobody will pressure you here. You'll never have to dread Sundays again. Huh?
She knows. She's done her digging.
What did you just...
Oh. Oh!
What do you know? Oh, don't be so surprised. We're both women, and neither of us has many other friends. Why would there be any secrets between us? It's okay, Ophelia. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. There's nothing to be afraid of, and nothing to feel guilty about. You can dedicate your whole being to following your beloved's orders.
Your beloved's orders. So you mean Krishtaria?
The whole world has been wiped clean. Now it's nothing but endless white. It's only a matter of time until these lost bells fall apart too. We're all just killing time until the foreign god graces us with their presence. Why not enjoy ourselves while we wait? You! So relax. Don't worry about anything anymore. Let's just sit back and enjoy our never-ending Wednesday, Odin's Day, together, shall we?
Never-ending Wednesday, Odin's Day. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Village 23. Lord of Creation. End. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of wood they got. Where did they get all this wood to build the houses? Oh, there are trees in the back as well. And I mean, there is grass here. Okay, interesting. Looks like it's not that rare. Already at the end, yeah.
Shutting down high-speed mode now. Good work hanging on, everyone. Our current estimated location is atop what used to be Lake Fenner, the lake northwest of Lake Vatan.
It's stone houses too? Yeah, but there's a lot of wood that they're using. It's wood and stone, yeah.
Which means this village almost certainly doesn't exist in proper human history. We're here. Welcome to my village. It's so strange and wonderful. I thought guests only showed up in stories. I never thought I'd actually get to welcome real guests myself one day. And oh, and you must both be envoys too.
Oh.
Have you ever had anyone visit from outside your village before? No, we haven't. All the villagers really keep to themselves. No, but maybe it's different at the other villages? I see.
And the mods are going rogue. What's this village called? Village 23.
Come to think of it, you never did tell us your village's name, did you, Gerda? The part that stands out most to me is the large gate that makes up what looks to be the only entrance. I don't know much about architectural design. This place does seem to have its own unique style. I also sense powerful magical energy here. The whole village is surrounded by a bounded field centered on that large gate. It's designed to keep away giants, beasts, and other beings related to magecraft. I can feel it weighing down on me too, though only a little. Although I didn't notice it at all till I was inside. I'm guessing it's the snow. The magical energy mixed in with the snow and ice, and the magical energy that makes up this village's bounded field are extremely similar. It's a very static, sedate kind of energy, as if its presence here, as if its presence were the most natural thing in the world. It's calm, gentle, and very stable in the amount of magical energy it holds. Maybe kind is a little too vague, but I'm not quite sure how else to put it.
So like Magecraft designed to enrich people's lives.
Yes, that's a much clearer way to put it, Senpai. All that aside, this village is really spacious. Maybe that's because there are so few houses and a large plot of farmland in the center. I can see they grow all sorts of crops here. There's numerous fruit trees.
Oh, here we go.
Just like Gerda said, it's as warm here as it was in that flower garden. This explains how people could survive even in a lost belt predominantly made up of snow, ice, and fire.
I guess so. They live in bounded fields. Okay, I see. So there are villages in bounded fields. Okay. And that's why nobody leaves the village, because it's a bounded field. So if you live it, you're not gonna live for long. Not just because of the giants, but also because of the cold and stuff. Makes sense.
Although, there's the one thing I don't understand. If bounded fields are so crucial to enrich people's way of life here, who put them up?
Yep, exactly.
Maybe magecraft is just a part of everyday life here, even more than it was in Russia. Or maybe there's someone in these villages who knows how to work with bounded fields. Bounded field? Are you talking about the charm on the gate? I didn't really understand most of what you guys were talking about, but I do know that every village gate always has a charm on it.
A rune? Is the primordial rune?
The envoy put them there for us. They keep out all the giants, the ice beasts, really anything scary.
Also, I wonder what the ethers, like if there's true ether here, because obviously there's still supposed to be like the age of gods and stuff here. And true ether was around until the end of Age of Gods, right? And then it was replaced, or it was gone. So I wonder if there's true ether still around.
I'm surprised if you didn't know that, since you're envoys. Is that just the way it works, Lady Mash? Oh, well, I think you may have the wrong idea about us. I don't believe we're what you call envoys. Although, if envoys is the term we use for visitors, then I suppose we might qualify.
Oh, I got through. Let me see, is this thing on? Yeah, not sure how Ragnarok affects the mana concentration. Yeah, fair. Because I feel like maybe, I don't know, putting up, like using Magecraft would be easier with True Ether around, right? Possibly. This is the Shadow Border. Can you hear me, Phildops? Director.
Director, it's you. I thought we couldn't communicate once we got a few kilometers away.
Yes, well, my technical advisor has been testing out a number of different things in between her work on repairing the border, all under my impeccable supervision, of course. And thanks to those efforts, we've been able to deploy a Mystic Code drone to extend our comm range. I was told it should help us about observe and communicate over greater distances, but I don't think it just suddenly started working now of all times. Oh, but just my luck. Neither our technical advisor nor any staff are here in the cockpit right now. They're all out repairing the border.
Oh, who's this tiny see-through tubby man?
Oh.
He's fat. I've never seen a fat person before, so this is what they call chubby.
Get his ass. Chubby!
Is he a friend of yours, Lady Mesh? Does that mean he's an envoy too?
Tubby! Did you call me Tubby?
Well, this is a communicator. It's a tool we have for talking to people far away. Also, the director may be big boned, but
Is that child a native of this place? Then you must have found a safe village. Then again, is that foul-mounted little brat who doesn't understand that mocking people's body types is not acceptable is anything to go by? The Hun culture must still be the nether of civilization. Big boned. Well, no matter. Children do tend to be naturally cruel, and my skin is quite thick at this point. I'm not the least bit bothered. So never mind the child. Just give me a detailed report about your situation. So you made your way to this village after rescuing that child. It seems you put your experience in Russia to good use. Or, I suppose I should say, my supervisory role in Russia has benefited you even after the Lost Belt. Not bad, making it this far, this fast. Let me begin by congratulating you on your good work. I'll be sure to share your information with the rest of the staff, including the technical advisor. Now, given that our connection is still unstable, and we can't talk for long, it seems it's time I took matters into my own hands. Huh? I'm pretty sure he's not coming here, no. What do you think I am? Some adventure crazed nut like the rest of you? I'm talking about the remote interrogation of a local via this transmission. I thought so. But not this child, obviously. Won't be getting anything useful out of her. Now then, little one.
me?
Run along and get your parents if you don't mind. I need to talk to them.
Parents? What are those?
Huh? Your mother and father, of course. If they're dead, your legal guardian will do. Okay, damn.
Oh, you mean the goddess? I hear she's everyone's mother. Every human is the goddess's child, after all. But I'm afraid the goddess isn't here, Mr. Chubby. Gerda.
Don't tell me you have no concept of parents. I've never heard of such a culture. I suppose it's possible for some newer religions, but given your primitive-looking clothing, I can't imagine your village is a part of something like that. What's going on? Oh, alright then, just fetch me your village elder or mayor or your supervisor, I don't know.
Supervisor?
Yes, a capable, distinguished person who's in charge of everything, like me!
Distinguished? Does being a chubby person make you distinguished?
Damn, okay. That has nothing to do with it. Good heavens, girl. Didn't your parents raise you to... Oh, right, you don't have parents, do you? Well, you know, somebody with authority in your village.
What?
The most amazing person in your village, the one you can always count on to help you out.
Are you talking about envoys? Lady Mesh is certainly more amazing than normal people. The only other amazing people I can think of are the giants and the envoy. But the envoy isn't coming until tomorrow.
Envoy?
Gerda calls me an envoy too. I'm afraid I'm still not sure what she means by it.
I'm guessing envoys work for Ophelia or the queen, right? That would be my guess.
What I mean, an envoy is an envoy, right? I mean, no human could ever defeat a giant. But never mind that. I still need to show you around properly, don't I? Welcome, honored envoys. Oh, you too, Mr. Tiny See-Through Chubby. Welcome to our home, Village 23. Please, let me repay you for saving my life. You can spend the night in my house. I'll be 13 soon, after all, so I've already got my own house.
Okay.
We can have dinner in front of my fireplace. Oh, I can get out that meat I've been saving for a special occasion too.
Damn, okay, they start them young.
This'll be great. We can have freshly baked bread, and I'll get some fish too.
Oh, that sounds great.
I'll go fishing before it gets dark and make sure to catch the biggest one in the pond.
Hang on, wait. What did you say your village's name was?
Village 23, right? Yes, that's right. What about it? Well, it just sounds a bit...
Why is your village named with a number? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
There's nothing strange about it after all. Skirta, Gerda's back! Welcome back, Gerda. I can't believe it. You really came back from the outside. You did get the herbs the legends talked about. Now, Laura's gonna be alright. Hooray! Who are they? Oh, they're white. There's a white animal too. It is an animal, right? What is it? Is it a mouse? Wow, you're so pretty, miss. And your black armor is so awesome. Pretty hair, pretty face. You look like the envoy. Oh, are you an envoy too?
What?
Oh, you look so cool in that armor.
I'm not getting a sound bite of that.
Senpai, what's... The old guy is so tubby. Why are you smaller than us even though you look so old, mister?
Be quiet. Do you children ever stop squawking? Coward. Just run off and play, would you? Or better yet, go and fetch a grown-up. I don't see any grown-ups.
That's true. I haven't seen a single adult yet. Since this village appears to rely on agriculture for its survival, it may be that everyone of working age is just out in the fields.
Yeah, surely.
But if that's the case, then why aren't any elderly people around?
What? Is that true?
Well, of course it's mostly children here. That's how it is everywhere, right? Besides, you're so funny, Lady Mash. Everyone knows the elderly are just from legends. Of course, you're not going to find any in a village, I mean... Every grown-up leaves when they turn 25, right?
Okay. They leave when they turn 25. I see. So it's like a Leonardo DiCaprio village type of thing. Okay. As in lives the village?
Of course. Huh?
What in the world are you saying? They couldn't possibly survive out there. What with all the giants roaming about?
Yes, I know. Every grown-up with a 10-year-old child leaves once they turn 25 and gets eaten by a giant. So nobody ever lives past 25.
Wait. Gets eaten by a giant? Oh. How old is Matt? Like about 47? Nobody ever lives past 25. Okay, interesting. So it's one of those things where I'm guessing they get sacrificed to like appease the gods or some shit like that. Interesting. Almost twice giant for time. Yep. Exactly. 07, thank you.
If you hadn't had a child by 15, then you have to go too.
Damn, okay.
I heard that's true for every village. At least, all the villagers from 1 to 100.
1 to 100? Damn, those giants are eating well. What? Then you're telling us there's no adults over the age of 25 here? None? That people who turn 15 without having children have to live and die. Live to die.
Huh? Children and the grown-ups raising them are the only ones allowed to live in the 100 villages the goddess and her own voice made for us after all.
There's nobody over 25. That's cool. That's a cool concept.
Lady Mash, Lord Deliverymat. Mr. Chubby? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why are you all so shocked? That's just how it is. It's the same everywhere, right? I'm turning 15 in 2 years, so I don't have any children by then. Splat, that'll be it for me.
This is absurd. Everything you're saying is ridiculous. Well, the way your mind works is, too. Do you even grasp what you're saying? You're telling us there are only 100 people in each village. 100 people in each village. That you have to die if you don't have a child before you turn 15. That you'll die in 2 years. There is some kind of homunculus. How can you say things like that? As if they were normal. Do you even look happy about it?
Huh? You do, Fo? What happened? Why you sound so sad all of a sudden?
Wait. We need to ask follow-up questions. Why? Why do you sacrifice them? I guess they did say because if you want to live here, you need to do it. But is that like a religious thing to it?
No. Did I say something to offend you again? Uh-oh. Now what do I do?
Ooh.
What an elegant castle you have here. I like it very much. It's wonderfully designed, of course, but also I love your choice of materials. It's made completely out of ice, after all. No human could ever live here, no matter how beautiful it is. The perfect witch's castle, something humankind yearns for, but can never hope to reach. You really do have excellent taste, Your Majesty. Who said this was made to my tastes? Oh my, I mean it isn't. Does it mean you prefer something more typical like Cinderella's castle? Cinderella? I've never heard the name, but she certainly sounds interesting. She must have lived a life full of hope and surprise, one far removed from the life of a woman of ice and snow like myself. Oh yes, without a doubt. The only part with her stepsisters abusing her is great, but then she comes out on top in the end, and stepsister get just desserts. It's a positively repulsive story.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just so relieved that you aren't like that, Your Majesty. After all, you hate happy endings, don't you? Just look at this cold utilitarian mold you've designed. Makes me want to brand you on
Mage book. Nice.
I'd love to know just how many human lives you've seen come to a miserable end. After all, you didn't build this castle for humanity to enjoy, did you? Oh, goddess.
Oh! Is it? No, it's not. I don't know, man.
No. No, I did not. This castle exists for me, not for the benefit of humans. I'll admit that Odin was a fine man in his own right, but he was also a god. He would never bestow upon me a castle designed to accommodate humans. The All-Father would never concern himself with human weakness. The thought would never even cross his mind. Indeed, humans are weak, frail, so very fragile. Their lives are snuffed out by the mere passage of time. That's why they will always need a boundless love of a god to sustain them.
He thought about Ishtar. That's slander. That's not true. I was thinking for a second there, I thought maybe she looks kind of like Skatach, but no. It wouldn't make sense.
Oh my, love you say. I guess I had you figured wrong after all. So that's how you're running this place. You have 100 villages with about 100 residents in each, making for a worldwide population of no more than 10,000 people. Under most circumstances, they would just end up going extinct, but you've kept them around for generations without letting their numbers increase. Their world revolves around the empty happiness of their daily lives and their heartless suffering that comes right at the end. There's no point in tormenting people like that. No wonder I've been so unmotivated here. It turns out this place was filled with love all along. Couldn't possibly get further from my tastes. Of course. Humans must not die out. They too are my beloved children. They too survive the days of scorching flame. I said God, I'll never stop loving humans. I cannot speak on other worlds, but that's the way of this one. I decided long ago I would love my children for eternity. Why would I ever destroy them? Then you really have no intention of destroying humans? Does that mean your majesty thinks they're worth protecting? You suddenly ask many strange questions, foxwoman. I would never think to destroy them. Every creature in my domain is treated the same. Did I not tell you what that was? It's a simple question. Do I kill them or love them? If they're an enemy, then I kill them. If not, I love them. To be the mother of Scandinavia is to love all creatures, great and small. None must die out. None shall die by my hand. Even if Odin himself proved to be incapable of such a feat, I'll never stop trying to. I will never stop trying, no matter how many thousands of years it may take. That said, yes. That said, at times, the giants must be offered a sacrifice.
Ah. Ah, yes, the 25-year-olds. Yo, Kirstaria!
Ophelia, your concerns prove to be well-founded. The Russian Lost Belt has been destroyed. It won't be much longer before it disappears entirely. Now that world will never be capable of welcoming a new god. What a pity. All the more so given the strength of its history. In regards to Kadok, I said all I had to say during our meeting, so I won't be repeating myself here. But I do need to commend you for your outstanding accuracy in predicting this outcome. I didn't. You give me far too much credit, Lord Kirstaria.
Wait. Oh. We don't need to update anything, Robert. Hey man, yo, don't worry about it.
Ophelia, I want you to run your Lost Belt however you see fit. Once the tree of emptiness has taken root in the world, it's not that world's king who will continue to develop it, but we, Cryptors. In the end, this responsibility falls to us alone. We cannot delegate it to anyone else. The Queen of Ice and Snow is both generous and cruel. I understand dealing with her must be quite stressful. But I want you to persevere. I know you're more than capable of doing so. You have your own fire burning inside you, yet you keep yourself as cold as ice. That's why I know I can trust you with Scandinavia. With all due respect, Lord Krisharia, I can't take any credit for predicting this. I was speaking solely based on my own feelings. I'm so ashamed. Here you are praising me for keeping my cool, and I utterly failed to do so. It's alright. It's alright. What you said was exactly what Kadok needed to hear. No amount of cool-headed logic was ever going to help him with his complex about me. Your admission was far more effective than any encouragement I could have given him, even if it did come too late. At any rate, none of the crypters know the Thrasher has fallen.
Oh.
I only heard about it from Canis, and you from Koyanskaya. Akta has cut off all communications. It seems her last belt king is quite a find. After all, even Akta of all people couldn't help but frown when she made her report. I even heard her sigh. I can only imagine her lost belt's king must be either extremely unruly or extremely daring. I would love to speak with them myself at some point. Hinako, sighing. That's a surprise. I never once saw her as much as crack a smile, even around Peperoncino. That aside, shouldn't we tell the other cryptids about Kadok? No need for that. His failure has no impact on their work after all. Given that Peperoncino's lost belt has an alter ego.
Oh?
It's only a matter of time until he learns about it.
Interesting.
But Barrow's lost belt is nearly on the verge of disappearing itself, so I imagine he has his hands full just keeping things going.
Barrow's lost belt is still on the verge of disappearing. Okay.
Are you sure you can trust Barrow? The man is a criminal, a murderer. He kills just for the fun of it. He's a disgrace to humanity.
Bro, welcome to the Mage World.
I don't see how a killer known as Werewolf and the spies through the clock tower would ever hope to successfully expand the lost belt. Well, that is part of why I trust him to uphold his end, Ophelia. Barrow is just as good at deceiving others as he is... Oh, at deceiving himself as he is others. The more distasteful he finds a job, the more earnestly he'll work to see it done. As for Kadok, there's no need for you to concern yourself with his well-being. Just focus on getting rid of Chaldea. I've every confidence you can do it. You're far more capable than me when it comes to a combat, as your miraculous eye can even wound servants.
True, Luna.
The Clock Tower Authority figures are gone. They have no sway in this world. No one will find you back anymore, or hold you back anymore. You're free to use your power however you like. Your eye is no longer that of a shunned child. Thank you for saying so, Lord Kishtaria. I'll bear that in mind. Your Scandinavian lost belt is a rare and important one, particularly given that one of the old gods still resides there. What's more, she's benevolent. Having her accept and support our new world would be a tremendous asset. I've high hopes that you will be able to convince her, Ophelia. Thank you, Lord Kishtaria. I won't let you down. Oh yes, I already forgot. I almost forgot. Canis should be paying you a visit soon. Treat him as you like. Thank you for your consideration, Lord Kishtaria, but I'm afraid I have to tell you something. Canis is a divine spirit, and beyond my ability to keep in check. I hope you'll forgive me if I'm unable to stop her from clashing with my lost belt's king. So, you're concerned that the queen and your knight may end up destroying Canis' spirit origin. I see. That's most encouraging to hear, Ophelia. This only reaffirms my decision to entrust you with this lost belt. I look forward to your next report. I expect that will be when new seeds have formed. Wodime. Lord Kishtaria Wodime.
That's a woman's face. I've seen faces like that before. I may not know any personally, but I can't help but remember them. So if you really are a woman at heart, Ophelia.
You're not meant to use your spirit form for peeping. Your job is only to keep me safe.
Yeah, she has a crush.
Don't misunderstand me. You're my knight, my sword and my shield.
Yeah, that was a very weird thing to say from Sigurd.
I never asked or wanted anything more from you, and that's never going to change. Know your place, Saber. Or do I need to remind you about my serious plight?
I know I'm supposed to protect you and kill your enemies, Ophelia, but is that necessary here? Yes, humans have demonstrated incredible power before. At times, they've rebelled against gods, tricked giants, and even killed dragons. But not here. The humans here aren't people anymore. They're livestock. None of them are any threat to you. They actually are livestock. The more you think about it, they're just being bred so that they can become food for the giants. They are just livestock. Yeah, I actually didn't think about it. But yeah, it's legit just livestock. These humans used to be just like the ones in proper human history. Weak, transient beings whose only purpose was to be our prey.
This world belongs to a goddess. Even if there are less than 10,000 humans here, it's still a pure land ruled by a goddess of old. Lord Kisharia even said it could end up the last lost belt left standing. The fact that a goddess rules it also means it's the perfect place to experiment. And that's why this lost belt has so much potential. In fact, it's far more than the sum of its parts.
Oh?
In terms of potential, at any rate, we can grow our tree to maturity. We might, if we can grow our tree to maturity, we might be able to breathe new life into humanity and nature alike. I don't care how much contempt you have for humanity as a result of your origins and temperament. All I care is that you don't let your guard down. Again, you're my shield and my sword. Don't forget that. You and I share the same responsibility. We must grow this lost belt's tree of emptiness to full maturity. That's your sole concern.
I've never been much of a gardener, but if you insist, Ophelia, I guess I've got no choice.
I can still feel his gaze. I guess my knight will always be peeping on me, no matter how many times I tell him not to.
That's so weird.
I can tell you're still there, smirking at me from behind my back. Just how long are you planning on watching me? I know I said you're my knight, but that doesn't mean...
Oh.
Oh. You again, huh? The way you completely lack any presence, I mistook you for a servant. Is there something you want to say to me? I certainly hope you're not going to comment on my womanhood like Saber did. I can't hear anything. What's your name? Am I ever going to hear what you sound like? Well, you already know my name.
Oh. That's so cool. Okay, wait, let me just check something out, because I'm pretty sure I figured it out now. Let me just check something out. It's not here. There's no battles, so I can do it here, but let me do it like anywhere. Let me see something. Got it. Let me get some water. I see. Okay. Yeah, when she showed up earlier, I was like, wait, why does the hair kind of look like Skata? And I was like, wait a second. Okay, I see. I don't know who Skadi is though. I guess we'll see. I'm guessing Skadi is something from Norse mythology and stuff. It makes sense. It probably comes from the name Scandinavia or something. Maybe. I don't know. Stop. I saw it, manual.
It's no use. I can't seem to get through to the border.
I wonder why we got through earlier. Well, nothing we can do now. Why don't we call it a day?
Yes, you're right, senpai. Hey, there you are. Hey guys. Can you all see my astonishingly beautiful face? Hey Fo, you're here too, huh?
Aha, I see, Luna.
Da Vinci! I don't have much time to talk, so I'll keep this brief. I've pieced together what's going on here using the data collected with my Mystic Code drone and the info Gordy gave me. Oh, he's asleep now, by the way. The last thing he said was, enough of this.
Oh.
I'm going to rest in the captain's room. Wake me when it's time for breakfast. Now then, there are basically 3 different kinds of beings here. And by beings, it's worth noting that I'm talking about strong, dominant creatures, not necessarily those of intelligence who have formed civilizations.
Okay.
Alright, so. First, we have the giants. Tough, exceedingly strong predators. Second, we have humans who can survive outside their villages. And third, we have envoys and their goddesses. It seems safe to say both are well above humans on the proverbial totem pole in this last belt. I'm sure the ice beasts are stronger than humans too, but they appear to be the giants' pets. They seem to have no real will of their own, so I've let them out. So far so good?
Yep.
As for regular creatures, they seem to be almost non-existent here. Ordinary plants and animals just barely exist in the occasional flower garden. Each of these fields seem to be a warm place. They just happen to be perfectly situated between the fire and ice zones.
No far, no good.
So putting all that aside as an exception to the 3 broad categories, in this last belt, I'm afraid it looks like humanity is nowhere near the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
If anything, they seem to be at the very bottom. Bottom. So I don't think we should be counting these humans as possible addition to our ranks. I doubt either their civilization or magecraft are all that developed. I mean, you haven't seen a single machine since you got there, right? And that girl you ran into in the wilderness didn't even have a communication device, let alone a ward against giants. The humans that live here simply have no means of arriving outside these villages. Yes, that all makes sense. At least for this village, Village 23, the outside world may as well not exist. We did run into Gerda outside, but that was an unusual case. She would never have left if circumstances hadn't forced her to. The only reason this village ever opens its gates is to... Right, it's in the herd. as peaceful as this place looks. Now that we have a clear picture of what's going on, I'd say it's just as cool as Russia, though in a different way. We still don't know much about these envoys, and their goddess, who I assume are more or less running the show here. We also don't have any idea whether they might be willing to help us. It's very possible they may already be working with the cryptors, so keep that in mind. Oh crap, we're losing our connection again. Alright, our last bit of info. We still haven't found anyone where you could use to summon servants, so I'm afraid you have to keep scouting a...
Well, what did I click? I clicked something. Okay, wait. Oh, hi.
Lady Mash, 4, Lord Delivery Man. Huh? We're just talking to a tiny person. Oh, it must have been Mr. Chubb.
That's a horrible name.
Well, yes, we're talking to someone, and I'm afraid we just lost connection. Connection? What's being connected? You know so many things I've never heard about, Lady Mash. And you have so many things I've never seen them before. Having you around is so much fun.
Mr. Chubb.
I wasn't sure if an envoy like you would like my cooking, but you even said my bread and fish were really tasty. You're so kind and strong and just wonderful. I just love spending time with you. You stay tomorrow night too. I know you must have work since tomorrow's a special day and all, but if you don't mind... I'm sorry, but I really don't think we're the kind of envoy you're thinking of. Sure you're not. Wait, did you get here a day early, or because of me? Oh, if you did, then I apologize. The last thing I want to do is make trouble for you. No, it's not that. Senpai, how can I clear up this misunderstanding?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. We're gonna see who the real envoy is tomorrow.
Yes, I suppose you're right. In that case, I'll hold off on trying to convince her. That said, there is something I want to ask her. Is that alright with you, Senpai?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Thank you, Senpai.
Gerda. Oh.
Yeda, can I talk to you for a bit? Where is it, Mr. Chubb?
Why is she Mr. Chubb now?
Well, you see...
Hold it. I'll ask the questions here. I thought we'd lost our connection again. I was looking to see if we had some sleeping pills when I heard the connection was back online. In fact, I've been listening in for the last half a minute or so. I'll take it from here, Mesh. Between the two of us, it's clear who's the better negotiator. You there, child. This is a question of rather personal nature. You may answer it however you like.
Huh?
I'd like to ask you something.
Where is it, Mr. Chubb?
You've obviously been living here in this lost village your whole life. That art looks so good on the screen in the back, holy. Yep. It's great. How do you feel about it? Does it weigh on you? Do you ever think about your future? About what's going to happen when you grow up? Don't you wish you could see the world outside your tiny village without having to live in fear of giants? Haven't you ever wished to be free?
Future. Free. World? Gerda. In this world, no matter how healthy you are, you'll never get to live past your 20s. How can you be so cheerful about that? How does it not worry you? Huh? Please cheer up, Lady Mesh. You too, Mr. Chubb. Why are you both so sad? I'm sorry, I wish I could answer you, but I'm afraid that I don't understand what either of you are talking about. Maybe it's because I never learned how to read or write well. What do you mean by future?
Lamar.
I think I know what the word means. It means the time after tomorrow, right? This is hard.
That hard,
I know what free means too. It's when you're not stuck inside your home or tied down with rope, right? In that case, I am free. I can go anywhere I want in the whole village. I can go to the farmland in the village center or to the pond, and I can visit anyone's house I like. I can even go to Laura's house and see the new baby if I want. In our world, people get to live for a long time. Even longer than 25? Yes, much longer. Some people live longer than others, of course, but...
Life expectancy just 100 years ago was 30s. I'm pretty sure that was the average life expectancy because of infant mortality though, right? That's heavily skewed. If you take like the median age or whatever, then it's way higher than that. But I feel like the average is way lower because of infant mortality rate. That was really high. That's right. Many live to be 80 or 90 or even more, and they don't just have children. Some people also have grandchildren and great-grandchildren, if they live long enough, of course. Some people are so unfortunate enough to have their lives cut short by illness or accident, but that's a long way off from no one ever living past 25. The only ones destined to die early are homunculi. Not that they're any concern of mine, though.
Grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
Indeed. And even if one never has a children or grandchildren, many people still choose to spend their long lives with people they love. Even if they never have families of their own, some people spend their lives among friends and comrades, working towards goals of their own choosing. Why am I even talking about this? It's not as though we mages get to live ordinary happy lives. Have you seen the difference between Skadi and Scandinavians by the artist? Wait, which one? Oh! Oh. 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 I see. I see. Cool. Show it, coward. It should be... No, I don't think so, right? I'm not gonna show it. It's just a sketch of the bust size difference, and also, well, just height difference between Skatach and Skadi. Interesting. Very interesting. But fine, if no one else will say it, then I will. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with all of you? A lot of final stances that may be worse. It might be worse, but also, I'm just not gonna risk it. How can you be happy about a life doomed to be cut short? How are you not angry or even afraid? Diaga may have had to survive. Diaga may have had to survive in brutal conditions, but at least they are still free to live to old age. This whole thing really bothers me, and our connection is acting up, too. I'm going to bed. Goodbye. He crashed out.
Mr. Chubb is right, Gerda. Our world was very complicated, but it also offered us endless possibilities. I think that's because we were able to grow up agreeing and disagreeing with all kinds of people throughout our lives. That's how humans have always been. I'm sure it's not different here in Scandinavia. People can do anything they set their minds to. I think that's what it really means to be free. In practice, there may be far more things we can do than they... Wait. In practice, there may be far more things we can do than we can. But even so, I think that's what everyone wants. Gerda, is there anything in this world that you would wish for?
Have a good one, Josh. Have a good one. Take care.
Wish for? Oh, well, let's see. I got the medicinal herbs I was looking for, and tonight's dinner was yummy. So, I actually can't think of anything else I want right now. Usually I do though, really. Sometimes I want to catch a big fish in the pond, or I want my bread to turn out really well. Those sorts of things. Oh, sometimes I wish I could see another beautiful rainbow again, like I did that one time. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know I'm not giving you good answers, but I don't really understand your questions. Still, everything you said sounds lovely. Getting to be an elderly person, doing everything you want. Not at all. I'm the one who should be apologizing, Gerda. I didn't mean to confuse you. I'm sorry. Oh no, please don't be. Not confused. I really did think it was lovely. I may not have understood everything you meant, but I did think it sounded absolutely amazing. It's just so I can't even begin to imagine it all. That's never happened to me before. I guess it's true what they said about envoys being difficult to understand. There's still so much I don't know about children, but you said in your own world there are also children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren? I can't imagine getting to see so many generations of children. I guess that's something you can do if you get to be elderly. I never thought about that sort of thing before, after all. After all, nobody can ever live that long.
Dun, 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 dun. So I'm guessing the envoys obviously keep that in check. I wonder why. I wonder why the envoys like having all of the beasts well fed instead of the humans. I'm guessing it's to prevent some kind of like human uprising or something. Prevent humans from becoming strong. That would make sense, I guess. I wonder what the reason behind the entire debacle is. I guess we'll see. Woo! Let's see who the envoy is.
Good morning, Fo. You're up awfully early today. No, I didn't have any trouble sleeping at all. Since I'm a demi-servant, I always wake up early. Sleep deprivation is one of the worst things you can do for your health, so you need to make sure you get plenty of sleep, Fo.
Morning, Mesh. That goes for you too, Mesh.
Thank you, Senpai, but I'm fine. My magical energy is fully replenished, and Northonex is working properly. Perfectly. Its auto maintenance function worked so well that it almost feels fresh out of Da Vinci's workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm doing fine. This morning, we'll be going around the village to find out whatever information we can. In the afternoon, we'll be setting out to explore more of Scandinavia. I was hoping to learn more about the land around here, but I'm not sure they even have any maps. Come to think of it, I wonder where Gerda went. She wasn't anywhere to be found in her house, right? Maybe she had some errands she needed to... Wait, huh? I guess it's better go after him. Fo, you're not supposed to run off on your own. Got you.
Is the envoy here?
Huh? There's something happening over there. Congratulations, congratulations. It's great you all made it today. Thanks for everything. I'm so glad God has brought us together. Say hi to everyone when you get there. We had to say goodbye to 3 people just last year. Here, these flowers are for you. All the boys grew them together. We hope you can use them to decorate your new home. Hey, we girls have too, you know. Ah, this is exactly why I hate boys. You're such jerks. Hey, no saying jerk. You know we're not allowed to use bad words today. Oh, I'm sorry. Just forget it. I didn't even mean to say it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. It makes us really happy having a bouquet from you like this.
It really does. You all follow the goddess's teachings so well and have grown up to be such wonderful children. We're so glad. Make sure you all get along. Even after we've left, we can't wait to see you again when you come to join us one day.
Ooh.
Take care of yourselves, everyone.
Oh, 07.
Look! There's a few grown-ups there. I guess they really do exist, even though we didn't see any yesterday. It looks like children are giving them something. Flowers?
Why, Luna?
Those are special flowers. It took 6 months for all the children to grow them. They're really important. Why is that? You can't go to Valhalla without them. Only souls with proof that they were loved can go there.
I see. Aren't the Valkyries the ones who take people to Valhalla? I think they are, right? That's kind of the lore behind it. They're kind of like the Grim Reapers.
The goddess decided that long, long ago. So long it would make your head spin. So that's why all the children grow flowers. It's our job.
Yeah? Always.
Valhalla.
That's where certain people go when they die in Norse mythology, right? Yeah, but it always usually for, for heroes, for like soldiers. Yeah.
Specifically, it's a place where the souls of chosen heroes gather. At least, it's supposed to be. Valhalla, Odin's palace, full of warriors. In Norse legend, it said that only souls chosen by the Valkyries can ever go there.
Oh.
Of course, it also means that the only people who can go there are, by definition, dead. A land of the dead. And then, when Gerda said today was special, does that mean... Oh my, that's right. I haven't thanked you nearly enough. I haven't, have I? Lady Mash, Lord the Riven Met, 4. If you hadn't saved me from those giants, they'd have squashed me before I had a chance to get my own bouquet. Then my soul would have just wandered around forever, and I never got to go to Valhalla. So thank you so much. I really can't ever thank you enough.
Whoop.
The big gate is the exit. I know we used to use it to enter the village when we came back from picking medical herbs yesterday, but that's not really what it's used for.
That's wild. It's not usually used for entering.
It's really meant for living, just living.
Nice.
So the chosen grown-ups go on their ordained day. Nobody ever uses it to come in.
Envoy, oh envoy. We've come to offer you everything, in accordance with the word of the Heavenly Mother.
The adults are prostrating themselves. It looks like they're performing some kind of ritual. They always do that. They're supposed to. I'll have to do that someday too. It might be in 2 years or 12 years, but one day I'll have to. You have to bow your head, close your eyes, and count to... I think it was 3 tens. Anyway, once you finish counting, that's when one comes. From the gate? No, from the sky. Woohoo! Sky!
Oh, is it gonna be a Valkyrie?
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Look, over there.
Humans. Oh, humans. Guessing it's a Valkyrie though.
Oh humans, today's the ordained day. Oh humans, today's the day your life shall be taken. Know that this is an act of love. Know that through this act, the last remaining deity, the goddess, extends her hand to you out of love. Oh humans, bow your heads. Give thanks to the ice, the snow, and the light. Envoy, oh envoy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh glorious Valkyrie, gleaming bright, please take the grown-ups with you. They followed all the goddess' teachings and raised us. The ones who couldn't raise us played with us until they were 14. None of them are bad people, so please take them with you to Valhalla. Oh, woo! Envoy, one who takes souls to Valhalla.
Oh, oops.
They're here, Envoy, Angel. Wait, no, I'm sensing an extremely powerful magical energy signal coming from the sky. They're either a pseudo-god or a demigod, but either way, their magical energy is incredibly powerful. This must be one of the beings known in proper human history as the Daughters of Odin, the Valkyries.
Which one is it? I think it's Crude. I don't know. This is a guess. It's completely a guess. Because I don't know which is which.
Oh, humans, rejoice. I shall open the gate for you in accordance with divine law. Walk through it, do not hesitate. Meet your ends, the sacrifice of the giants. Do that, and your soul shall be taken to the Hall of Warriors, though you have never known battle.
I don't remember the Valkyries by name. Nice.
Rejoice, humans, and be glad. This is love, bestowed upon you by the one true goddess.
Thank you, Envoy. We're endlessly grateful for the blessing you and the goddesses have bestowed upon us.
Welcome to meet our end. Please, open the gate for us. Very well, it shall be done, and so your life shall end.
Through this blonde. Hey! Easy clap. Hold it! Stop right there, criminal scum.
Humans, what is that strange sound? This is astonishing. It's a crime most grave. Who would interrupt this sacred ritual? This ritual marks the solemn, glorious end of humans' lives. It's not to be trifled with. Please wait, Envoy, or rather, Valkyrie. Huh? What are you doing, Lady Mesh? You're not supposed to go against tradition on the ordained day. Valkyrie, he said these grown-ups would go to Valhalla, Odin's palace, a hall of warriors. In Norse mythology, Valhalla is supposed to be the final resting place for the souls of brave heroes. But these people don't even have swords, let alone armor. They're not warriors. And you mean to send them to their deaths? To be killed by giants? Even though they worship you? Heathens. Our shared records supported that heathens had invaded our holy land. And now here you stand. In that case, it falls to me to execute you. Wait!
Ja.
Ah! Humans. Know that it is futile to resist. Humans. Know that the will to resist it in itself is itself a grave offense. You two are... Ah yes, I see now. You've passed the age of 15 without having children, haven't you? Then you must die. Your souls will never ascend to Valhalla. You'll simply be consumed by giants and die, loveless, loveless, and alone. Loveless! We don't know this Scandinavia. We have no way of knowing what it is you value. But I do know what you're doing here is not love. It's cruel.
Maidenless.
And I don't just mean offering innocent people up to giants. I mean ending children's lives before they even had a chance to grow up. And I'll not just look the other way while that happens here. Master,
Let's go. Yo, the Oculus is on.
right, preparing for battle. No, Lady Mash, please. Envoys aren't supposed to argue with each other. I'm sorry, Gerda, but I'm not an envoy. That's why I can. Why I will fight for her on this.
Oh, okay. We're actually fighting her, huh? Easy clap.
生存せよ勝者とは生き残る者命をかけろ試練の時だ説法は嫌いだ熱くなりすぎおごるないいなとてもいい
いい出来です心に残る戦慄炎より激しく宝具
いて
天
黒髪の草に向かい
黒金の城神域の技円卓は空席なれど
That's back
清掃にほころびはなく
Oculus fuck. Yeah.
楽園から離れようとグゼの童話は今も確かに
靴苦悩死を食う蛇生きる
Oh, the divine?
黒
Fuck,
巻
true.
に集いたまえザジが兄へアンリマイ
Zajiganie.
語る語る弱り語るティトラカワ滅亡の時だとなるテテヨロトル
Come on. Yeah.
待ちはお呼びですか
Actually,
敵か待ちわびお呼びですか
as well.
羽のように風のように
Actually, BA would be more damage because of Atsa. That's fine.
守護者たちよ楽しめました
Oh,
か
look at the fire in the back.
私もとても有意義でした
Nice, Robert, nice. Dun, 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 dun. The background is peaky. Be careful on your way home. That sounds like a threat.
No, How can a human defeat an envoy? I may be human, but I'm also a demi-servant who once possessed the power of a heroic spirit. The sort who is exactly the kind of hero whose soul Valkyries would have desired, at least in proper human history. Given your nature, you can't ignore the remains of that hero inside me. And that's why. The soul of a hero. 2007, several hundred years since I was manufactured, and never once did I get to see one.
Peace.
Target has disappeared. The Witness's output drop is within tolerance. I'm still good to go. She wasn't a servant. She did give off a magical energy signal, but she wasn't summoned here.
Okay, so she was one of the NPC Valkyries.
Which would mean, here, in 2020, this Scandinavian Lost Belt is home to... There are lots and lots of envoys. Lots and lots and lots. Oh, why did you do that, Lady Mesh? How could you find another envoy? The goddess is going to be really mad. The envoy is gone. Just vanished into thin air. Is that even possible? Huh? What's going to happen with the ritual? This isn't right. It doesn't make sense. We gave them the bouquet, and the envoy never opened the gate. We can't open it ourselves, right? We did it yesterday, but we can't do that on the ordained day, right?
Oh no, this is terrible. The envoy is gone. She was supposed to take us to Valhalla.
It's okay. The envoys are servants of the goddess, right? Even if one disappears, more will come in her place. There, look. See that light in the sky?
You just killed an angel. Yeah, true.
I'm sensing lots of new magical energy signals in the sky. The Vortex should be fine to handle a series of consecutive battles.
Let's go.
Amalgam Goat is in good shape. It should stand up to combat at the minimum. It also seems that envoys feed the people of these villages is something to be protected. When we fought, it seemed like she didn't want to hurt the people or damage the village. I'm willing to bet that the next envoys will probably take the same approach. I'm sorry. I really should be apologizing for all this. I was foolish, reckless.
It's okay. I would have done the same. Kid's traumatized, yep.
Thank you, Master. Multiple magical energy signals approaching quickly from above. Here they come.
At least we're gonna wipe them out, like, soon enough, right? These kids are gonna cease to exist soon.
Initiating combat while maintaining the Vortex output. Requesting orders and backup, Master.
Remaining 7!
君たちの話を聞かせてくれ。
How much does this give?
休憩ですね。
20? Yeah, using a Valk against the Valk. Exactly. I'm pretty sure this is all allies, right? Yeah.
同期確認。よし。
祝祭をいい機会だ。
Usually I'd recommend therapy before killing them. Not in this world.
苦の死を食う蛇。生きる
ザジガニエ。
黒い巻に集いたまえ。ザジガニエ。アンリマユ。
攻撃。
That did not do any damage whatsoever.
この程度はやらせてもらおう。
Also, I didn't death them. Are they even good? They might not be good. I always forget that Rasputin has death on his MP.
政権ばかりではありません。
Is this also for all allies? No. Selfish. Selfish.
人の世に在
指示
庫は
待ちわびていました。
Never seen Kirei death someone.
苦痛苦の死を食う蛇生きる糧くべる薪に集いたまえ 座次が兄へアンリマイ
攻撃します
Yeah, I know he's not that oriented,
そこ
yeah.
ですね
She's starting to take damage from the curse.
試練の時だ
装備確認よし
He Death Da Vinci. That's
総攻
diabolical.
撃開始しますええ
いい機会いい機会だ
支援要請支援要請了解突撃全同一完全同期ルギアマルキューレ
攻撃そこか
光より鋭く
They're probably divine, right? So I could probably do this.
今一度救済の技で
Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking of doing a Bacastoria Chamber. Might as well. Might as well loop a bit.
生きる糧くべる薪に集いたまえ座次が兄へアンリマイ
最果ての幼いあなたへあなたを信じてあなたを見上げて今の私は走っています胸に宿る星の鼓動ホープビル・キャメロット羽のように
Lamar. Ah, yes. Get to this.
よろしい軽く行くぞそこか
Here it is, the RPG. God, I love this guy.
ザザーンザザーン夏の浜辺はいいものですね夕日はとても
All envoys have disappeared. The village remains unharmed. Never imagined so many would show up all at once like this. The Nexus output has dropped, but the auto maintenance function should restore it in 10 seconds.
Nice.
As long as we have that much time before enemy reinforcements arrive, we should be fine.
Well,
Even more magical energy signals are gathering in the sky. I believe they mean to attack after gathering enough of their forces. The Vortex's auto maintenance function should finish in time, but the situation could change significantly depending on how long the envoys keep attacking.
we'll just have to hold out the best that we can.
Fight. There's a pretty tremendous difference in firepower between them. If another Valkyrie with the same amount of magical energy as the first one shows up, will Senpai and I will still be able to win? Lady Mash, please stop? Question mark? Please don't fight with the other envoys. Besides, you're clearly in terrible pain. Please? Here, die. Once I take the flowers, the granules are supposed to go through the gate. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's always been. Once they do, the giants show up and squish them in no time. I've seen it from the crack in the gate lots of times. Smoosh, they don't say anything. They can't do anything. But that's okay. I'm not afraid. I know I'll get to go to Valhalla as soon as the envoy is watching me. As long as the envoy is watching me. That's what the god has decided. There's nothing wrong with that. It might be just a tiny bit scary. But once I'm squished, it'll be over. And I'll be fine, so...
There's nothing fine about that. Nobody's dying on my watch if I can help it. Nobody.
Senpai! But why? This is how it's been since forever and ever. Sorry, Gerda, but I'm not putting down my shield. Even if this is the way things are done here, even if this is what you all want, we don't want to give up on anything or anyone. Whether it's one life, or two, or millions. Magical energy signals. Senpai, multiple enemies are diving towards us simultaneously. They're going to use all their noble phantasms that...
Yep.
Some sort of powerful light shot towards the envoys. A gunshot.
Huh.
No, it's cannon fire.
Huh. I turn to see flames burning bright. No, not flames. Oh,
Not flames. A man. A human inferno.
I think it's Smash talking.
The titanic cannon he holds in his arms put towards the sky. His smile is as dazzling as the first rays of the morning sun. A true man among men. Standing taller and prouder than anyone else nearby.
Oh, is this, Napoleon? I think he has a cannon, right? You called. Yeah, you did. No need to say anything. I can tell. Yup. Well, here I am. What's Napoleon doing in Scandinavia? Okay. Okay. Stuff, I guess so. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Sure, Shuten. Get on here. How do you like my little cannon here? C'est magnifique. C'est magnifique, non? Haha, nothing better than a fine gentleman like myself fighting off a swarm of angels. Well, I guess there aren't any angels. Huh, no wings. Oh, these aren't angels. No, wait, scratch that. Didn't angels originally have wings because of some old winged Egyptian god or something like that? What are you yapping about? What? Oh, well, at this point, I guess it doesn't matter either way.
I see. No, they were just mass-produced models. This one can blast away several at once. I also see he's working with the individual known as Mashkirielite.
Okay.
Servants are beings that threaten the goddess's rule. Thus, they are to be eradicated, not loved. Begin Link, all nearby envoys. Begin Link. None may defy her.
So you're gonna huddle together and make yourself an even bigger target. Well, that's just fine by me. Go ahead. I'll blow you out of the sky. Haven't you managed to put together that anything in the air is just a target for my incredible firepower?
Servant!
Sorry about that.
I'm not one dependent on this last belt's magical energy either. He must be a heroic spirit from proper human history. Master, that man is the first we've ever met here in Scandinavia too.
Bless you, thanks. Thank you. Are heroes born from their accomplishments? Nah, it's not that. They're born because the people want them to be born. Trust me, as a hero who's gone from the top to the heap to the bottom of the barrel. From the top of the heap to the bottom of the barrel. I know a thing or two.
A hero? Who are you?
What's that, mademoiselle? Oh, you'll become a fine beauty when you're older, I can tell. You want to know who I am? Bit weird. Well, let's see. As long as someone out there has got their hopes up, or wishes things were different somehow, I'm the guy who makes all their dreams come true. I'm the guy who sees the stars shining bright in the in this young man and his trusty partner as they fight against the fate of the world. Go ahead and lead the way, kids from proper human history. My cannon is yours to command. This is what they call lending a helping hand. Let your magical energy loose. Don't hold back. Let's get this done with style. What do you think we've been doing so far? Damn right, now let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
How many? 7?
戦いですか？いいですよ。お付き合いします。
Oh. Oh, was that him? Okay.
命をかけろ。食べるかね。
Do-do-do.
どないな味やろか。
Does this give me a...
人の世に在よ
お呼び
ろしい。
ですか？
What did I see here?
夜の影、獣のうなり、死の毒の犬どもよ。今こそ声高く
Oh, I
笑う
see, you know what you said. I see. Oh, that's great, yeah. That's great art.
そこですね。危ない。危ない。
Huh? Stop. Okay. How much does this increase it by? 30%? That's fine.
試練の時だ。
Go Vogs. Thanks.
ほんな。まあ待ちわびていました。面倒やさかい。まとめて泥かしたらか。戦士万行。いい出来です。ああ、炎より激しく。どないな味やろか。
One of them got charmed.
宝具展開。
いい機会だ。
最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の鼓動。ホープビルキャメロット。
Also, this is gonna be the final arrow for today, by the way. Wow! That divine trait really doing some damage there, huh? Let me do this purely for the gather right here.
見てかち。
お呼びですか？
Actually, I don't know if that was a good idea. Well, we'll see. If the first one dies, that's fine.
血を食う蛇。生きる糧、くる巻きに集いたまえ。
Zajigani, Unremind.
そこですね。こちらです。驚か、食らおうか。
Good fellow. Ha! Take this. Ha! Break 'em, smash 'em, make your way through.
He's opened a huge hole in the formation of envoys. Many of them have started to disperse. The situation has worsened. Inexplicable. That man's magical energy is not unlimited. He should have already run out after so many large bombardments, yet he still remains operational. The same is true for the damage servant. How? How is this possible? Why do they still fight? Inexplicable. Inexplicable. Continued combat may result in indeterminable losses on our side.
Indeterminate.
We must return to seek the goddess's counsel. Retreat. Retreat.
Okay, how did you get here?
All remaining envoys appear to have left the area. Their magical energy signals have disappeared. The battle is over. Sam, bye. Here I go again.
Oh.
I was far too reckless. Da Vinci's not going to be happy about this.
What about the villagers?
That light was amazing. I've never seen so many amazing things. You're amazing, mister. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Nicely done, you two. You look pretty worn out right now, but I know that's not all you've got left in the tank. I can't promote you to general at our first meeting, but I can at least give you a medal or two.
Excuse me, we really do appreciate you helping us out tremendously. But do you think you could stop smacking Senpai on the back so hard?
Oh, was that hard? Sorry about that. Old habits die hard, as they say. Cough and hack. Sorry again. Here, how about I give you a back rub? Or are you alright now? Are you... That's right. Maitre du Chaldea from proper human history. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. Then listen up, humans. One day, your desires will become a rainbow emblazoned across the sky. Know why? Because I'm here now. I don't know much about this Lost Belt business, but nobody messes with the people of Europe on my watch. That's right. I'm a man of infinite possibility. Wherever I go, I leave rainbows in my wake. I'm Napoleon, an archer. You're looking at the only hero of humanity in all of Scandinavia. Okay. That's a pretty epic introduction. I'm here. What do we got? Kita. A full-on All Might introduction. Okay, I'm wrapping it up for today. Wow, the next one's gonna be 2 arrows, which is gonna be cool. Goddess was talking about some archer we got here. So, yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be cool. They gave us finally some good or some really fun world building here with the entire like people, you know, being weeded out and stuff like that. Kind of making sure, I'm guessing that the reason behind it is so that humans don't grow to a point where they could become a threat to the gods or whatever. Because we were talking about that earlier, right? About how humans never got powerful enough. So that's cool. I guess we'll see where it's gonna go from here though. We'll see. It's fun. It's really fun so far. Also, I'm gonna guess that we're kind of like a bit front heavy on the story because we did what, 4 sections of 17. Yeah, I'm guessing that the next 3 sections are gonna go by a bit faster, purely based on how the previous one was. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, you did make it to the end of the stream, Kev. You did. So yeah, next week is gonna be Ptolemy as well, but I don't think we're gonna be Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be probably finishing the entire Lost Belt before the Ptolemy event, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish all of Lost Belt, and then I'm gonna do the Ptolemy event after it, after I finish Lost Belt too. Also, I'm probably gonna just skip the story in the Ptolemy event since apparently it has spoilers, so we're just gonna be doing the gameplay of it on stream, but yeah. So, yeah. Let me wrap it up. Oh yeah, look at this sick art in the back. It's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. Anyways. You'll have to wait us playing the story first. Yeah. Yeah. We don't know if it does until we read it. Okay, sure. We'll see. You guys will tell me if there's gonna be any spoilers in it or not. So yeah, we're gonna be obviously playing through Lost Belt while the Ptolemy event is gonna be live, so you guys will have a chance to, you know, read it ahead and stuff. Anyways, yeah, let me wrap it up here. And tomorrow, oof, there should be a stream, but if there is gonna be a stream, it's gonna be a very late one, probably. Yeah, if there's gonna be a stream, it's gonna be a late one. There's also a chance of it there not being a stream at all. Just a heads up. Because there's I think One Dance is the new anime that's coming out tomorrow, and I'm not sure at what time it's gonna come out. So depending on what the timing is gonna end up being for episode 1 is gonna determine how the stream is gonna go. So just a heads up for that. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.